Hey, how you doing? Merry Christmas! Good afternoon from Japan. It's 2 p.m. on a Saturday afternoon. I'm feeling a little bit genkier than I was this time last week. No more night fevers, no more brain fog. No, wait a minute, that's not true. I've got brain fog all the time. It's like an ongoing thing with me. I call it stream brain sometimes to try and pretend, but I think my head, it's had it. But anyway, let's talk of cheerier things like the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special. That's right, I'm not calling it the holiday special. I'm going to call it the Christmas special because that's what's important, folks. I'm looking for Christmas. I've lost my Christmas spirit from being in Japan basically for 20 years it will be this month. So I'm trying to rediscover my mojo, my Christmas mojo, and this really helped, this Christmas special. So I have a very special guest today. It's the first time, well, not the first time in a while to come on the channel. We have Roman of the Empire. So let's bring him in and see how he's doing.
Howdy, everyone. Great.
How are you, Roman?
I'm turning the wrong way. See, it's not just you that has stream brain, my friend, or brain fog, as we like to call it here. I think the last time we actually did a show together, we were doing Blade Runner because we've done, I think that was it, right? Was it Blade Runner?
It was. It's that long ago, yeah. It was the Blade Runner deep dive, wasn't it? Oh my God,
and
I
those
still
are
love
so
that.
fun. I loved that so much. And it's actually interesting. We're mildly off the Christmas topic. So today's our anniversary, blah, 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 blah. But Mrs. of the Empire gave me the Blade Runner soundtrack today.
Oh, wow.
The album version, the record version, the vinyl version.
I saw your photo on Twitter. Yeah, it looks amazing.
God, it's beautiful. There's a little bit of dialogue before the song integrated into the music. It's just fantastic, man. So good. So good.
Such a good soundtrack. It's it helps to make the film even better than what it is, isn't it? It's unbelievable. I think Vangelis never topped that. He never did.
So. No. Actually, I looked him up on. I did a deep dive, a rabbit hole search on Twitter today, and I just kept going and going and going and going. And he actually put something new out very recently. I was like, oh my God, really? Still doing stuff? It's pretty exciting.
Okay, so Roman, let's have a quick look at the chat. We've got a lot of people here. I think it's down to you, mate. It's your pulling power that brought people over from the Pacific side.
That's what it is.
Oh God, I remember pulling power. I used to have that when I was young, I think, many years ago. So we have Shield Wall of the Dragons looking good in the chat. Good to see you. Did a great stream with him. He came on when I was feeling a bit lonely, a bit kind of, where's Christmas? And anyway, he really helped me out.
Shield Wall's one of my regulars every week. Good dude.
He is. He's awesome. Had a really good chat with him. He's had a very interesting life. He lived in Japan, lived in the UK, been all over.
Air Force dude.
Right. So, and we have Shelby as well. Shelby AC, thanks for your comments, Shelby. I really appreciate them. You're making me feel good and genki. So good to see you. Oh, you just finished Excalibur. Oh man, I love that movie. I love it so much.
The best Arthur movie.
It is, isn't it? It is. It's one of the older ones, but I think it's one of the best.
Hands down the best Arthur movie.
Purple Valkyrie's here. Awesome. I was hoping she might be joining, but I think she could be busy or she's boycotting Disney Marvel, Roman, because a lot of people are not happy with what's going on with Disney Marvel these days, and rightly so.
I understand your pain. I understand.
Me too. I well understand after atrocities like Loki and, She-Hulk, Kenobi. Not surprised people have given up. Best scene, says Nosferatu. Who else is here? We have Angry Canadian just dropping in. Great to see you. Okay, good luck with your project, mate. Is it project or project? Sorry, I'm going more British. And have I missed anybody? We had Dempsey here earlier, Roman. Dempsey, good to see him. I hope he's good and genki. And Daniel, wishing us a Merry Christmas. Yes, Merry
Daniel.
Christmas.
I love Daniel. Merry Christmas, Daniel.
So, what are we talking about today, Roman? I'll just give a very quick intro. This is from Wikipedia, as I always say, because everything in Wikipedia is 100% true. Here we go.
All the time.
All the time. The Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special. Come on, Christmas special. Why can't you call things
It was a Christmas special
anymore?
There was nothing getting around the fact that was a Christmas special.
Absolutely. It's an American TV special written and directed by James Gunn for the streaming service Disney Plus. Based on Marvel Comics, featuring the superhero team Guardians of the Galaxy. There we go. Starring Chris Pratt, Dave Bautista, Karen Gillan. Wow. Pom Klementieff. What a name, Pom. My God. Vin Diesel, Bradley Cooper, and Sean Gunn. I think that's James Gunn's brother. Is that right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so let's do a quick opening. Roman, what are your initial thoughts on Guardians of the Galaxy? Holiday, Christmas special.
I knew I liked it from the moment I heard the Pogues' Fairy Tale of New York as the intro salvo for the music. It grabbed me. And I was like, oh my God, they're using the Pogues. And from the cartoon stuff, which I loved, the overlay cartoon work, to the story itself, I just very much enjoyed this special. It had a lot of heart. James Gunn obviously really wanted to do this. This wasn't like something that was hoisted on him that he had to do. He really liked making this, and you could tell the cast had a lot of fun with this as well. So the music, the cast, and the Kevin Bacon stuff, which was hilarious, except for the last part, and we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
Was great. I really loved this Christmas special. It was one of the best things, certainly one of the best things we've seen out of Marvel in years, and I would say arguably the best thing that Disney Plus has ever produced.
Okay, thank you very much for that. That's a great introduction to it, Roman. Good to hear you enjoyed it. Can I just ask you, how many times have you watched it, by the way?
I would say 7 to 9. Right
wow!
I've seen it. I've watched it a lot. It's only 40 minutes. It's only 40 minutes, and my daughter really likes it. So we put it on for her in the morning, and she gets all giddy when it starts up. So I'm like, we have a winner, and so we watch it every morning. And I start every day with the Pogues and the old 97s. I don't know what Christmas is. Which is another part I loved.
I just want to second what you said, Roman. You could say it's being stereotypical, cheesy, going for the easy win, playing the Pogues, Fairy Tale in New York, but I don't care. I loved every minute they played that song. I loved it.
Yeah, you know what? Not everybody knows who the Pogues are. The GP normie audience doesn't know who the Pogues are. I think people like us. You didn't tell me he was coming on.
That's why I'm here.
People like us.
I had to save Gray from your invasion of his channel. I will not stand. What so
damn it,
wait,
it was going so well.
Real quick, what did Roman say?
Clip.
Roman said what about the Christmas special? He said it was good. Is that what he said?
Don't start with me, Steve.
Is that what he said? I'm just.
You're gonna
Are we
start.
being clear? Roman said it was good, right?
Yes,
I'm scared. I'm scared to let Salty in. I see you, Salty. I see you, man. Don't worry.
Yes, sick son of a bitch.
Okay, we got two positives. I think we're going to get two negatives because I've also got the wandering, the traveling, salty traveling sea.
Hey!
Come back.
Whatever Roman says, I'm the opposite.
Yeah, cheap, lousy.
Oh, Jesus, Salty, you're coming in hot, man, and high and hot. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
I love the Pogues. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, buddy.
I swore a lot tonight, and it wasn't because of football. It wasn't because of, it was because my good friend. I thought someone was my good friend by the name of Wakazashi's Tea House told me that we were going to watch this, and
getting hot, ladies and gentlemen, getting hot now.
I watched this, and I have things to say. Thanks for having me on the show.
Good. I'm looking forward to a good discussion. That's what it's all about, ladies and gentlemen. We can't all... I mean, according to the YouTubers out there, we are an echo chamber, aren't we? We all have the same thought, the same opinion. So...
My opinion is directly opposite of Roman's.
Salty, what are you drinking tonight, buddy? What's going on in that glass down there?
I am drinking a hand-pressed lemon sour old-fashioned with Maker's Mark. And,
well played, my friend. Well played.
Dude, that's how I roll. I can't drink, jet fuel every night. Sometimes you got to drink the good stuff. 'Tis the holiday season. So.
Oh, tis, sir, tis.
'Tis the season. Hail, guys.
I'm drinking shitty diet beer, which is not the same thing.
Diet beer? diet beer? Coors? You're drinking Coors?
No, it is just light. I guess that's Miller Lite. I don't fucking know.
Just remember,
my doctor said I'm dying. I had some wine earlier, but Gray made
got
me
some
drink
wine.
So I'm all wine.
I could actually respect Miller Lite for Bob Uecker. I mean, that's an effective marketing plan.
It's
Bob
not good.
You know?
But I can drink beer and not die. That's kind of the point. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not like Groot. I don't regrow after I perish. So.
Yeah.
Nosferatu says Salty's drinking white Zinfandel Franzia. There we go.
That's fucked up.
Yeah,
I'm enjoying a nice
Actually, what I
Chianti.
did is I gave the boxed white Zinfandel to a goat and waited and then collected the goat piss, which is what this is, and it tastes better than the white Zinfandel straight from the box. From your man, Salty. Yeah,
fair enough.
Yeah.
Sinatra was swinging, all the drunks they were singing. We kissed on the corner, then danced through the night. Rabbit. That's the word. Okay,
Steve,
I've got
what are you doing
Roman's
here? Julius
Roman's introduction. Steve, let us know what you thought of Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special, not holiday.
Well, you already
Screw
heard
your
me.
holiday.
I will be counter to whatever Roman says tonight. So if Roman says good, it's bad. So there you go.
Yeah, but you haven't watched it, have you?
No, I watched it. No, I watched it. It's good. No, all kidding aside.
Okay, mate.
Hey, Zach, when did Zach's turn into Salty Traveler?
What the hell?
So confused.
I knew it. It's the same
paradox.
person. I knew it.
Oh my god! Put those beefy shoulder pads on, Salty. It'll be good. I'm so used to getting transmissions from the
I don't like
Orioles
any of
channel.
you. This is what happens when I get.
I was waiting for Mike Ehrmantraut to show up and shoot somebody.
Oh, Jesus.
So
That's awesome. This is the best stream ever.
I'm so lost. Where are
I'm
we?
so hot. I'm so fucking hot.
I literally just got home from work. I threw a bunch of pizza freaking things in the oven, and now I'm here talking about. It was okay. Like it was fine. I didn't hate it, that's for sure.
Okay, in my best Tim
actually,
Curry.
The like parts of the Mantis stuff at the beginning, like it was. I started getting a little bored at the beginning, and then when they actually got Kevin Bacon back to nowhere, it ramped up a little.
Kevin Bacon, unbelievable. Is he in this, Steve?
No.
Not only is he in it, we see his house, we see his living room, we see him playing guitar.
Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't that. It was like I don't know. Just like the I don't know. It was just a little bit dragged on a little bit. It could have been even like 10 minutes shorter or something. So.
The problem is you don't like Christmas. The problem is you are
me, the guy with dude. You have
you are a soulless husk of a man,
dude.
Who
you need to my house before you say
like
that.
A Groot, pretending you're a regular person, but you hate Christmas.
Christmas has thrown up all over this house, man. You don't even know. You don't even know.
Baby, please come home.
No, I didn't say it was like I didn't say it was bad by any means, and and I think I would agree with you. Stop the presses. I'm agreeing with Roman. Oh my god, I didn't know we could do that.
Press.
I think it's probably is the best thing Disney Marvel has made.
Yeah.
By far,
yes,
because
I agree.
I wasn't like cringing.
Hey,
The Mantis cringing at Captain Marvel got a big thumbs up from me.
I love that scene. Let me just pull
I had
that
to go
up.
back and look to see if that was really her, and because like nobody will give her work anymore because she's just a raving bitch. So,
what?
I wasn't that Captain Marvel chick. I even forgot her name. I thought it was her. I thought it was really her.
Look at Mantis's face, the expression. It's awesome.
That girl is
disdain.
way hotter.
She's way hotter.
Than Brie the Foot Larson.
Yeah. So
she is
like because it's so quick. It's such a quick scene. I thought it was actually Brie Larson.
With
I'm
the
like,
eye,
wow.
she's giving her the eye, the mantis eye.
But you're right. She is way hotter. So I just the Drax Mantis stuff. I think just a little too
really.
Too long.
I thought it was
just
a
a little
thought
too
it was
long.
good.
A lot of it was fine. No. A lot of it was good. A lot of it, I was getting some laughs out of it. I just think it went too long, and the music stuff for me wasn't like the songs. I'm not. The songs were a little weird, but that's just.
So you also hate music. That's what I get. You hate Christmas.
Well, yeah, Dawkins is the shittiest band that ever was created. So yes.
Guys, give a quick
sucks.
shout out to Pacific 414 in the chat as well. Great to see you, mate. And Zax is here in the chat too. Great to see you. Shield Wall the Dragon's asking what is going on, and Zax is saying I don't know. I think we've lost everybody. We've lost.
No one knows. The world's
Steve,
colliding.
Steve with the fighting words, bringing up Dorkin. I'm scared what Salty's going to say, but I think Salty's having
Actually,
Yeah,
that girl
Fucking
also
shit.
has an ass. I can see that she has
Bluetooth
an ass,
issues.
but Brie Larson just has a straight line down. to
Dude,
her spine.
they should cast her right now, right?
Yeah,
That would be
way
so much
better. Way better, Captain Marvel.
I mean,
as
look,
the
she's
villain.
smiling. She's even smiling.
What?
The costume is so much better, says Purple Valkyrie. You're right there.
hot,
You're
yeah.
right.
Yep,
I
yep,
mean,
yep.
I'm not sure what's going on with this toothy elf over here next to Mantis. That guy's.
Don't worry about the elf. The elf is
A little
fine. Don't worry
scary.
about the elf.
But no, I almost didn't watch it, and I had some free time at work. Like I was like, you know what? I'm gonna pop it on, because I don't, I want to be there for my buddy Gray, since she had 18 people on last week for Lady Snowblood, and I just sort of was in the chat, so I'm like, I'm gonna
Only
be there
five?
for
Only five, Steve? Only five.
82, 5, same thing to me. I mean, but
Steve, I get that though, because Disney Marvel has pushed a lot of people the fuck
Well,
away because
Yeah,
it's been
they
so
have.
bad.
And-
Been
and,
so
uh,
bad.
and I'm gonna be fair, because I am interested in what Salty's got to say, because obviously he doesn't sound like he liked it, but
What happened to Salty, by the way?
he's having Bluetooth.
He's been
issues.
having audio
Oh, I was
issues. He's
like-
going to
I was
hopefully
like,
drop
it was
back in.
Steve. Steve drove Salty away because he does that
always-
to people.
It's always me. What I mean, come on. I drive audiences away, don't I? Like, have they all disappeared? No, they're still here. I can't believe it. But to be fair, like, I will probably watch it again, maybe with my son, because I went in really wanting it, really thinking it was. I don't know about wanting, really thinking it was going to be terrible. Or maybe even part of me wanting it to be terrible because everything's been terrible.
Disney, yeah.
So I went in with a very negative attitude, and I came out and I was just like, all right, that wasn't bad. It was actually, I laughed a few times, and I laughed more than I cringed. That by far. So
I didn't really cringe at all, except for one
just-
moment. It wasn't even really a cringe. It was just like,
the song stuff
and that
isn't
was
for
towards
me.
the end,
That's all.
but-
The song stuff was just like, for me. That was.
Are
that was
you
it.
not a music
Okay.
guy though, Steve? I have to ask that because I don't mean it in a bad way.
I
Just,
like
are you not a
music, but I
guy?
can't like recite like who sang what or whatever. Like so I'm not. I mean, who doesn't like some music? I like
Because
music, but I'm
I'm
not
also
like.
a music nerd, so I really appreciated a lot of the songs.
No, and I get that. I get
And
that.
so I dug
just
that.
it was one of those. It was fine. It wasn't like, oh my god, what are they doing to me? It was just like, okay, the song stuff. I liked how they split up Kevin Bacon's song, because there was like the scenes between each. You had them doing stuff in between with the presidents and all that stuff, and it was more the intro song was a little weird for me.
I love the intro song. That was.
But again,
freaking
that was
great.
when I. But again, that's when I came in going, this is going to be the biggest pile of garbage I've ever fucking watched. How
It
do
was
I watch
hilarious.
this?
The intro song was funny, man.
But
Okay,
well,
guys.
right,
Okay,
so
guys.
what I'm
Let me
going over state.
just a moment.
Yeah,
Let me
sorry.
bring in Salty, because I think we're going to have a counter as well. Because I got a little private message from Salty when he was watching it. I think he intensely disliked the introduction song. The Christmas is terrible, but it was meant to be a joke, a kind of mistaken ideas of Christmas. So let's bring Salty back into the chat.
Meant to be a joke. This whole goddamn show is a pathetic lowest tier, lowest common denominator, low effort fu to the fans. It is and I'm not trying to be fantastic. I'm
You're being
genuinely,
fantastic.
if I had any respect left for anyone at Marvel, I would get upset. But this is just shit tier, weak ass, low effort, low IQ writing. And you could tell, I mean, I could write a better script than this. You could, Steve, Gray, Roman, we could all write better script than this. The performances were phoned in. There were 2 or 3 decent little chuckles, but I got to tell you, they lost me from the beginning. And like Steve said, and Steve and I haven't talked about this because I don't really like Steve and talk to him very much.
No
but-
one does.
But
I like Steve,
I love Steve. I
It's
love
one of
Steve.
you.
We keep saying we're going to do a show together,
but I'm
we're-
drunk, so I like everybody.
I'm working on it. I mean, honestly, and then I'll shut up. It lost me I gave it a fair shake, and then there was that stupid ass. We're gonna play '90s alt pop commercial rock and be funny with Christmas stuff, and it's like, no, you lost. You lost.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but Salty, the Pogues, man, the Pogues, Fair Tale New
I
York.
love
Come
the
on,
Pogues,
you can't
but
knock
they missed
that.
the best part of the song. Great, you know what the best?
I know.
They can't play the best part of the
Fair
song.
Tale
They can't play it.
You got cheap Ozzy. You cheap Ozzy.
You scumbag, you maggot, you cheap lousy.
You cheap lousy.
Nosferatu's noticed my rosy cheeks, by the way. Okay, Salty, it's all good. I brought you on for your opinion, and I want to know why you didn't like it so much. That's cool. For me, maybe I was lacking that Christmas feeling. That's why it just hit the right notes for me. But I was a little bit drunk when I was watching it. I watched it again last night to see if it was just a one-off, and no, I enjoyed it the second time.
I've seen it 8 times.
Well, can I?
Wow.
I do want to say
Must
something.
have brain damage. Go ahead.
That's not nice.
The animation bothered me, not because of the content of the animation, but the
it was low
poor
tier.
animation. I don't know why anything, but
What are you eating? What are you eating right now?
I
That's
don't
why I
know why
made
you
you
put
big
me on.
full screen. Find out
freaking
what he's
mom.
eating.
I told you I was eating. I
weirdo.
just got home from work and came on here. Good lord,
It's
man!
the
Bundleistics.
I'll just start.
Purple Valkyrie, what are you saying in the chat?
Dude, see, I wasn't. See, I missed the opportunity. See, Prophet of the Dragon merch. No, sorry, sorry. It just bothered me that the cartoon part was.
I actually
animated
love
so
that cartoon part.
poorly. I like the story.
You're younger than I am. Although Salty, and you can.
Where you going with that one? Where you going with that one? Yeah,
It didn't look like
You and I are of
Transformers
a
or.
similar age, Salty. So
No, you
that
and I were like in
animation-
high school together.
But it didn't look like old school X-Men or Batman animation.
no, it wasn't
looked like
supposed
bad.
to. That was the imposed over actual actor animation. They had that shit back in the 70s.
Let me find it. Here we go.
And
Only
I thought
it was better.
I actually liked that a lot because people said, "How come Michael Rooker wasn't in it?" He actually.
I mean,
was.
it's like Titan AE only worse.
Okay, that's exactly what I thought, Steve. I liked Titan AE. I thought the same thing. It was like they literally were picking the trash off the cutting room floor from Titan AE and whiting things out. That's what I thought.
This is
And
the
I'm not trying
same
to be funny.
animation they used in the Lord of the Rings when we were kids. This is the animation that they have an actor do it,
Okay,
and then they
okay.
put
2022.
Technically,
Rotoscoping.
Roman.
Rotoscoping.
Technically, but the heart is what's missing. And I'm not trying to be funny or clever.
No.
That's
Have a heart.
really what killed this damn show for me.
Salty?
No heart, no soul.
I just don't understand.
I just
Because
don't like
I
this
really thought it
animation
had
style.
a giant heart. I really did. So we're coming at this from different angles, and I'm not quite sure why, but it's
No,
Healthy
I
discussion,
love-
Robin.
I-
Healthy
Taste?
discussion.
I don't know why.
I liked the whole story bit of the animation. It's just not my style of animation, I guess. I would have rather seen a nice, just clean animated scene.
Fire and ice rotoscope. Yeah,
That's all.
the Islamic.
And it's look, each director, showrunner, whatever, gonna have their own style. That's the
Oh,
style they went with. Just
thanks.
not the style I would
Didn't
have
know
went with.
that.
That's all. I did like the story though of all, everything that happened. The Christmas, I did like. I forget the names of the guys. Just it was almost the guy on the right. The
Blue guy or
not blue guy. The
Black
other
guy?
guy. Yeah,
Black
I liked his.
I'm pointing like you can see me pointing at the screen.
Yeah, I liked how it all it was sort of from his point of view,
That's
and then
Jeff's
and then,
favorite job.
and then Star-Lord comes in at the end and says what he says about it's like
Yeah,
okay, cool. So
yeah,
I like the whole story of the whole anime. I just for me would have rather seen like a different type of animation stuff for me.
Okay.
Shelby AC in chat gets the gold star. Super Friends level animation would have been fun. See, now that I could have gotten behind. That ABC, Roman, you know what I'm talking about, dude.
No,
The
I know
Super
exactly. Yeah, I know.
I
I
mean,
know
that would have been cool, but this to me was like it was Titan AE. It was Titan AE without the heart. I I love the Bakshi work. I do. It's just I was really taken aback by the beginning of this, and I don't know. I mean, I'm not trying to rage farm. That's why I haven't been making content for my channel, is because I'm tired of bitching about how much everything sucks. You know why? Because everything sucks.
Docket included.
Almost everything.
Except
I don't agree,
almost
Salty.
everything.
Not everything sucks.
Roman,
You don't
I'm
suck.
a guy who hates.
I don't
it.
suck.
Like,
Steve. Steve sucks.
I rage like no man rages.
Really.
I hate Steve, for instance, but that's fine.
Well, we can agree on that, Roman. You know?
It's not
Everybody
true. We all love each other, ladies and gentlemen. We all love each
It's
other.
like everybody
Shut up,
hates
Dre. I
Chris.
don't
Just
like
put my
you
name
either.
in it. Am I gonna just make it?
Really?
Change that to it? Now you just need to impose my face.
That was
on there
Salty.
and we're
Salty
good,
talking
right?
about Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special. No, that was, and Roman defending it. That was both of you at the same time.
Oh,
It sucked.
goodness.
I mean, I wanted to not. Here's the thing: is I wanted to not hate this. What I didn't anticipate was really the writing and how I was watching how much of the show was left, you know, on the bar, because I was sailing the high seas.
It was only 40 minutes, dude.
Yeah,
Me
and I
too.
was watching how much was pissed away by trying to be, look, we're being clever in Hollywood and going to a gay bar, and they totally walked away from what could have been an epic scene involving Drax drunk in a gay bar. Totally walked away, just like they walked away from Cheap Lazy. You know what I mean? And it's like, that's when I was like, you guys, this is basically like Marvel for housewives who don't give oral sex and don't have orgasms, and they're going to watch this. And the bug up their ass is so big that they literally cannot handle real humor. And that's what I thought of the show. That's what I thought of the show.
I'm amazed that you and I are so opposite on this.
Ebony and Ivory
are usually very aligned in a non-sexual
We're
way.
together again.
in perfect harmony. Side by
Purple
side,
Valkyrie, guys, in the chat. She's got it. Peace on earth and goodwill to all men. 'Tis the season to be jolly.
Did Purple watch it? Because I'd love to
I
hear
don't
what
know.
Purple has to say. Purple, did you watch
She's talking about us. Like, well, I'm not fighting. I enjoyed it, but I know it's got flaws. I didn't like the overuse of Drax, like, ha 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 ha, laughing at everything. That got a little bit stale, you know,
felt
towards the end.
and that's part of, like, I felt like they had the actors for
I
Mantis.
didn't even mind Drax.
I feel like they had Drax and Mantis, and it's like, okay, we have them on board. Half of this has to be about them.
Yeah.
Well,
I think
Mantis
it was
was really
awesome.
their story.
I think
They just-
Mantis was the
ones
best thing in it.
I love Mantis.
When did Mantis
She
turn
broke
into a rage?
character
Like,
most
she was
of it.
mad.
You sounded like a really angry Asian school teacher. You know, most of the time, whatever accent she had and character she had in the Marvel movies, it slipped a lot. And she was just like, I'm a bitchy Asian girl wearing an insect costume. That's what I got. And I'm not trying to be funny. It's just, if you're going to be a character, could you be that effing character on the screen all the time? It was distracting. It really was.
Hey, Blair.
Peculiar speech pattern. That's
She didn't though. In a lot of it, and continuity matters. I mean, that's part of Roman, again, of what I say with the low effort to this, is they just phone this shit in. I mean, they're like, fuck it,
I actually
whatever.
thought they were having a lot of fun with this. Is what I thought. Is what I got from their
Had a lot of-
their interaction together.
Nosferatu killing it with a
we're
car.
seeing so different things. Just amazing.
Well, it's like no, so it's like it
Dude,
truly is
I
Mantis
can
and
make
Drax,
this
because
too.
like Bradley Cooper like said two things, so they only had him for like 10 minutes.
Oh, God.
Like that's
Yeah.
you know, it was one of those I noticed those things. That's all for me.
Well, no, I think they were limited on budget because, Groot he looked like a suit. I think for
Groot looked a little weird, but I
most
just figured-
garbage
Groot also
here.
looked like
He looked
Groot looked like
garbage
Zack.
here.
Groot looked like he was Zack.
like trash.
He's all giant.
Yeah, he did look like
Purple!
Zack Smitty a little bit.
Wait a
Yeah,
minute,
it was
big
like-
purple full screen.
I've
Look
been
at that.
working so-
I hated it.
What?
It made me want to punch a Christmas tree.
Oh my
Sorry.
God!
Subscribe
Why?
to Purple
Why?
Valkyrie. Unsubscribe to Roman of the Empire.
God damn it! I just don't understand why people don't like this.
I'm a softie, so I enjoyed it.
But no, you've
I'm a
been
softie.
explaining it. I do appreciate your points though. It's like
I wanted something nice. I did. I gave it a chance, but again, it was systemic. It was systemic, and it's like, look what we're doing. And the humor didn't seem for anybody but millennial women who faked orgasms, who had multiple pronouns, who didn't have a sense of humor. That's who this.
I am neither a woman, and I never fake an orgasm.
Well, I would never misgender. I would never misgender you.
Well, there's like little pieces, like for me, the whole cloaking thing. It's like, that wasn't funny.
Well, men are
like,
stupid.
No, that was a mild throwaway joke. That was no big
but
deal.
it's just like, how many times
When
are
he
we going to
beat
do
up
that?
like the robot guy, I thought that was funny.
No, there were funny bits. I'm with you. I just like I've said,
there was a lot of good humor in this.
I enjoyed parts.
This could have been an 80s episode of any sitcom TV. This could have been some of the cast of Cheers. This could have been Moonlighting. This could have been Northern Exposure. It felt like that, and it didn't feel like the Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, again, am I an asshole? Maybe. But I don't want to have these reactions. I don't. This, to me, was just, if other people like it, I'm so glad for you. I mean, and I'm not talking down to you. I really am. That's great. I hated it. And I've tried to be explicit in why, but that doesn't mean that you guys are wrong. It doesn't mean that you guys can't enjoy it. I'm just some asshole. That's it.
I do find it very curious that you and I, who have so many similar tastes in so many things, have such a divide on this one goddamn
side
thing.
by side, I'm up. Yeah, no.
I mean, I understand why I disagree with Steve. Because that makes sense to me in so many ways. Because
you're always wrong. I mean,
right?
Steve doesn't like Dawkins, so whatever he
shots
says,
fired. Shots fired by his Prophet of the Dragon.
Is.
Guys, just let me address this comment from Purple Valkyrie. Okay, she says it was peak phase 4 for her. Had this been made 5 years ago, I think it could have been great, though.
Right, and if I had brain damage, this would have been great 5 years ago. I mean, honest to God, I mean, it's just.
Roman has brain damage? Is that what you're saying?
I did have brain damage. I do have brain damage. I think that's why I enjoyed it.
Roman has brain damage. That's what I got from Salty's whole thing.
I've got brain fog from COVID.
You have brain fog from all the sake you drink every goddamn weekend. You're hungover, dude. You need to go to JA. Japanese.
Look how pink I am. I'm so pink and red. I'm glowing.
You have a lovely hue about you.
That's an unfortunate pause right there.
Wow,
her mouth is wide open.
It's like you're part of the Biden administration. With all that
I enjoyed.
On. You need to get some.
I enjoyed this scene, guys. The drinking scene was funny.
I actually thought the drinking scene was really funny as well.
Me too. Maybe we've lost it, Roman. We've lost our sense of humor. We've lost our mind.
I just said it was an unfortunate pause. That's all. I didn't say it was bad. I just said weird pause. That's all. That's all.
It's all. I'll say it's bad. And again, this felt like an early '90s like B tier movie, and it would have had that chick who left Cheers too early. Diane, the one whose career failed. Like she should have been in the role of the chick. You know what I mean?
Diane Lane.
That's what this felt like. If somebody was watching '90s sitcoms on a streaming service and stole ideas to make this, and that's why I hate it.
It felt like a Christmas special to me, though. It didn't feel like a Guardians of the Galaxy movie because it wasn't supposed to be a movie.
No.
It felt like a special. It was better than the Star Wars Christmas special with the Wookiee and Ruth Buzzy and all the weird bullshit.
You were there, dude. You and I were like 9 or 10 years old.
You can only watch that if you're high.
Your judgment cannot be taken seriously in that one. No disrespect, all right? We like the original Battlestar Galactica, and that's kind of garbage here.
Guys, do you think this is really Kevin Bacon's house, by the way, indoors, inside his house?
No,
what do you think?
I most certainly do not.
The carefully placed guitar.
Like a really nice apartment.
Yeah.
No, he actually lived for a while at upstate New York in a small town near Woodstock.
Oh, I don't blame him.
And I went to college with the girl who babysat for him. It's a true story.
Oh.
True story. Yeah. So I'm actually
is that a 6 degrees of 7 Bacon story?
It's a 7 degrees. Salty is part of a 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon. It's totally true. I used to get drunk with her. Her boyfriend was an asshole in college. He's probably dead now, which is okay.
We all know why she grabbed the candy cane, right?
Jeez.
DP. She wanted DP.
That got so weird so fast.
Okay, let's let Roman talk for a bit. Roman.
Kevin Bacon, I thought was fantastic in this. One, I thought he looks because he's like 63. Dude,
he looks good.
Great. He looks really good. And I thought his acting in this was good. Like I said, this is not a movie. This is a Christmas special. And I thought it felt like that. It didn't have a movie feel to it, and I was okay with that. It did have a Christmas special, and I liked the opening they had with that dun 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 dun, like ABC used to have back in the day before.
Dude, it was CBS special presentation. That I caught that one too. And I think you have to be like truly
our age
appreciate that. Yeah, the CBS special presentation. So another member berry, but yeah.
Dempsey's got a good comment here, guys. Let's be fair about it. I enjoy lots of garbage movies and shows. Me too, by the way. My enjoyment is no indicator of quality of product.
True. I like a lot of bad 70s sitcoms. I love Sanford and Son. I love Barney Miller. I do.
Those are not bad. Those are good. Those are good.
Okay, but some people would consider them to be bad. But like I said, this show, it just rubbed me the wrong way. And I didn't want it
like
to.
Steve rubs everyone the wrong way
just by being here.
No, Steve rubs me the right way.
I like Steve in a non-gay, I wish he loved Dawkins kind of way. It's just this rubbed me the wrong way because it was, to me, and this is only my opinion, the writing was so cheap and obvious that I'm tired of being talked down to. I'm exhausted by shit tier jokes. I wanted somebody to speak to the audience as an equal. And to me, that didn't happen in this. I wanted a Christmas special that wasn't just, dick and fart jokes. That's basically what this felt like to me.
Oh, I completely disagree with the dick and fart jokes.
But
I would say this is think about She-Hulk. That was
no, I don't
want to
think about
no, I get it.
Why are you doing this?
I get it. I'm sorry. That was low tier Marvel. That was
terrible.
I want you to shotgun a Miller Lite for talking about She-Hulk.
I forgot for a minute that She-Hulk was a thing.
I apologize for reintroducing She-Hulk to the universe.
You were in the Navy, and I was Navy adjacent for a number of years in undersea warfare. So I'm not calling you out. I'm just saying, time to
under the sea.
I just want to say I did get some chuckles, right? Like and I think I'm in between you and well, I happen to be in between you right now, but I'm like I was sort of lukewarm with like
it was a man named Prophet.
Jesus Christ!
Sorry.
I'm gonna take that candy cane and shove it somewhere. Oh, he's gone. Before I could get the candy cane.
Oh my God, we lost him. We lost Salty.
He left. Oh, there he is. He's running from the candy cane.
Hey, Gray, here you go. Turn on my game.
Gray is using his power for evil deeds.
Oh my God.
There was not
drunk. Just bring out the pipes. Cake and fine wine.
If you don't leave, we'll call the police.
Balls. We want the finest wines available to humanity. We want them here, and we want them now. Miss Blenner has it. Telephone the police.
I want to party with those guys.
Man, interrupted the Donut Emperor and everything. Oh my God.
I know.
Oh, Donut Emperor. Dempsey's saying that in the chat. No way.
He's paying homage to his Donut Lord and Savior. So sorry.
All hail the Donut Emperor.
There was no like fall out of my chair laughing, my side hurts laughing moment in this.
No.
There were some chuckles for me I ended up enjoying it a lot more than Salty, a little less than you probably, Roman. But there definitely wasn't that roll out of my sides aching laughing moment.
No, I agree with you on that, definitely. No, but there are very few things that make me laugh that much anymore. I think Hollywood has given up on that kind of laugh factor.
Well, and just correct, is Yondu? Are they retconning Yondu? Was Yondu always a good guy pretending to be a bad guy, or like?
No, Yondu was kind of a dick.
So they are retconning a little bit because he's got the heart of gold.
I mean,
bit.
A Christmas story. It's a Christmas story, though. You remember people in their best light at Christmas, and I think that's what it is. That's Peter's memory of Yondu being
okay. No, I buy that. Yeah, gotcha.
Okay, guys, just let me just bring up one point here. This scene here, okay, they're just talking about they've got Kevin Bacon, who they don't know who he is. They think he's a hero. They think, Kevin Bacon is the characters he's played. And there's the moment here where they realize it's like, what? He's just an actor? Oh no, actors suck. And they had a big go at actors.
This is the worst day of my life.
That was funny. I enjoyed that.
The one time I laughed out was with Karen Gillan, who said,
not
all actors are assholes." And that was the one laugh where I was like, "Okay,
shit."
Yeah, not all actors are complete pieces of shit. It was at the very end, and I was like, "See, you can write like this. You could have done the whole special like this. You didn't." And that's why I'm pissed off about it, because it's like, well, we're going to give the best joke to Karen Gillan, who's a fantastic actress, and I like her character. I love her so much. But it's like, you could have made this a lot more edgy and great.
Yeah. Great, you just finished it, buddy. Well,
it's a nice Chianti,
my friend.
I'm going to drink it with some liver and some fava beans.
What did I come back to? When do we get the Silence of the Lambs here?
Well,
are we equating this? Are we equating this scene to?
What are you talking about, Steve? I'm quoting this. I'm quoting the holiday special.
Oh, sorry. I thought.
That was me last night. That was Salty last night watching it.
That's me right now. What are you talking about?
I did love the Chris.
I actually watched it a half an hour before your show because I'm like, God damn it, I gotta watch this horrible piece
You star, Salty. I didn't think you were going to come on, mate. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I have to say, I did love the fact that Chris Pratt didn't give two fucks about it, and he's like,
he really did.
It's the I rolled out of bed haircut, and it's like, I didn't work out. I still got my tummy from being off work. It's just like,
look at that expression. Look at that disdain.
He's like, anything for a paycheck. He's like, I'm just showing up. Tell me what lines
look at
I'm
that
supposed to say. Yeah,
look at that tummy tum.
He looks good. I think he looks fine.
He
got
looks
a tummy like an extra on CSI.
I'm not saying it's bad, Roman. It's just like he rolled out of bed. It's like, all right, time to make a meal.
Like that is Chris Pratt's normal frame. Yeah. Remember in what was it in Ragnarok? Was it Ragnarok when they picked him up, or was that?
Sure. I remember that scene where he's steaming.
And they're making jokes about it. You're one sandwich away from being fat. Chris Pratt is normally like a little bit chubby. His body wants to be a little bit chubby.
But that's not how Star-Lord was at the beginning.
He's big boned, as they say for ladies.
He was pretty damn cut before.
A big bone.
His beard is hiding his double chin. Just say that. No, I'm joking, Chris. I'm joking.
Everybody has beards for a reason.
He phoned it in. The chick, what's her name? The green chick. She phoned it in. Karen Gillan.
Karen, I think she was beautiful. Salty. She was awesome.
She was good, wasn't she? But you could tell she did not work out for this to lose weight either, which I think is fantastic because she's a beautiful woman. She's also very tall. But you could tell they just basically slapped makeup on her and that's it. I mean, they probably shot all those scenes in one day and they're like, "Can we get the F out of here?" And it's like, that's fine. But as the audience, you can tell. Where's
Karen Gillan, one more. Just give me one sec.
It's the green.
There we go. Nebula, beautiful.
How is Groot going to play that Game Boy, by the way? Just curious. His thumbs are as big as the whole damn thing.
Massive fucking wooden thumbs.
Let me go back to it.
I guess he can make twigs, right?
Thumb hate.
I love that. I love the arm. Yeah, I thought the arm was hilarious. You're right. Yeah, I don't know. I never played one of those things as even a regular human, so I don't know how they even work.
He could he can make twigs and use them as fingers.
He probably can. Smaller.
Just make small little things.
Yes, Shelby gets another gold star. Batista's face looked like someone hit him with a shovel in the.
Poor Dave.
He's gotten fat. Bautista's gotten like plump.
Really?
He's filled out like a really large turkey.
You could tell everybody
was going back for seconds at the buffet.
Can't find him.
That's
there he
okay.
is.
That's okay.
That his sweater was great though.
Look at that belly coming over the belt.
Didn't they have the same sweater at one point? I thought they both had that sweater. Maybe not.
No, he's got this funny little man, and Mantis is wearing something else. So I wonder, is Guardians 3, have they filmed that yet, or are they filming it?
I think it's done, isn't it? I know they did the
Because
preview.
I know James Gunn is done with Marvel, so that's why I'm curious as to whether Guardians 3 is done.
I think it's done. It's wrapped. They're probably just like re-editing it and
Doing
re-editing
the
it
stuff.
over and over
Well, I
again.
know they released that
Putting
trailer,
more
right?
Trans
Trying to
representation.
shrink Dave Bautista's head down to something the size of a small melon, as opposed to a
Climate
giant cassava.
change. It'll be Guardians of the Galaxy versus
Remember
the
what-
Carbon Tax.
Oh!
Wait, remember
Thank you,
when?
Shelby.
Remember when?
Thanks,
he was,
Salty. Shelby likes you, Salty.
Well, remember
There's
when
one.
Bautista was Drax?
Not
So
all.
like he didn't have to talk, right? Because Drax couldn't talk very well, so that's why like now they're like giving him lines. It's like, no,
Yeah.
just go back
Yeah.
to not talking, Drax, and being a stabby guy. Get your knives out and try to stab something, please.
Yeah, there was a lot of.
I did like the
character-
statue thing at this one. I did chuckle at the.
This was a funny
Oh,
scene.
but yeah, the little one where it was like all the little ones
Yeah.
of him.
Yeah, I did chuckle at that. I like that.
Did you
This-
guys happen to watch? Did you see the Terminal List?
Yep,
No.
I did. Yes, sir.
I didn't watch it to the end. Is it worth persevering? I kind of lost interest halfway
Because
through.
what Sean Gunn was in that, if I'm not mistaken, right? Or am I mixing up my shows?
I don't think so. Chris Pratt was in it.
Yes. And there was like a resort they had to go to.
I don't
I
remember.
think
It's
I
been a
mixed
while.
up. No, he was in it. No, Sean Gunn was in it.
He
I'm
may
not
have
wrong.
been. I'm not sure.
Sean Gunn has the body shape of E.T. It's very alarming to see with him without a shirt on. It's like thin, plump, and very bizarre, and gray. Also like E.T. It's very peculiar.
Daniel actually says something about Star-Lord that I think is true. And now that I'm seeing it again, Daniel says, I understand what Star-Lord has been through. I just don't think Chris Pratt seemed to have his heart in it. That's how it felt for him,
Yeah.
for Gamora, and for, Karen Gillian's character. It seemed like it really felt like they didn't want to be doing this. And I mean, they were deliberately flat. Like if you watched Chris Pratt's performance and the same thing with Gamora, it's like they were deliberately not acting and they were just basically saying enough of the lines to get the hell out of there. And that's part of what affected my perspective of this show.
Well, they
Again,
also
I'm
had
not
very
trying to be
small parts in
contrarian.
it. Chris Pratt
Yeah.
had one of the smaller parts in this thing. I mean, it was the Mantis and Drax.
Fat
Drax
face.
show.
That was
Yeah,
their show.
pretty
Yeah.
much.
But I mean, you're still Star-Lord, you're still Gamora, you're still
Yeah, but
Karen
remember, he's
Gillian.
managing nowhere, so he's busy. He's doing shit. That's why I
Okay.
like that musical number in the beginning so much when he's like,
That
"Oh,
sucked
there's more."
so much.
Salty hated that.
You're so wrong. I thought it was so funny. I thought the
Roman,
piece
let's
was
just check
funny.
what Zach's is saying here. I think James Gunn wrote this over a weekend. I don't think he's
Yeah.
joking. I think it's true that I think I read that somewhere. So
It
he just like
shows.
threw it
Possible.
together.
It
quickly.
shows. It entirely.
But I still think it's better than most of Disney Marvel, what they brought out since Phase 4 started.
Okay, so there were
All
less
of this
flies
is
on
not-
this pile of fetid excrement. I mean, I'm not trying to be cruel to anyone. It's just, again, it had a couple of chuckles. Karen Gillian gave that great line about actors being pieces of shit. Like, again, this just, can you call this a cash grab? Or this really felt like a vanity thing where this guy, whoever the hell wrote this, was trying to give his 90s alt rock cred. You know, he's got the Pogues. I love the Pogues. I've always loved the Pogues. Okay, got them on vinyl. And then trying to do this stuff where like there was Smashing Pumpkins and Billy Corrigan in this, and I heard that too. And it
That was
seemed
nice.
like an overt like, see, I'm actually one of you cool Gen X guys who are our core audience, who know who the fuck this is for and who read these comic books, and I'm trying to legitimize the shit tier writing I've done on this by giving you member berry music. That's how this felt, and that's why part of why I was insulted. Really.
I hadn't heard that Billy Corgan Christmas song before. I really enjoyed that.
Really? Oh yeah.
Yeah, I hadn't heard it.
He's,
Yeah, fair enough,
red
Salty.
pilled.
Fair point. Fair point.
He's red pilled. He's red pilled like a big dog, Billy Corgan, by the way.
Oh, really?
Oh fuck yeah.
James Gunn's
I'd
gonna run out of.
I'd go to
old
combat
music
with
to
that
play
dude
soon.
any day of the week. I'd go into combat with that
fascinating.
bald-headed crazy ass.
Yeah,
bitch.
he's
I
creepy looking
love
because he
him.
looks like Uncle Fester except more fit.
He's a big dude too. He's like 6'6".
Very tall.
He
Yeah,
he
he's
has a
real
lot of
creepy.
2A. He's a big fan of 2A. Big fan of 2A. So yeah.
Okay, guys, let's bring Prophet in. He's been quiet for a while. Prophet, so out of all the characters in this, who would you say gave the best performance, or who did you enjoy the most?
Chris Pratt, because it just didn't look like
Because he didn't give a shit.
God damn it!
Dude, I swear to
this
God, he's
whole
like,
fucking
okay,
screen.
hold on. It's like, okay, he's in his trailer doing Mario, sounds for the Mario movie because that one's actually gonna make some money. And he's like, "Oh wait, I gotta wake up and get out of bed and do a line for Starla. Let me let me put my burritos down and tuck my shirt in so you can't see my gut. Throw all those beers away. Oh shoot, fuck my hair. All right, let's go."
That's how it felt.
I loved it. It was perfect. I loved it.
He
It was
looked
good.
like
There he is.
Davis. He looked like he was part of the Black Panther movement with that fro he had going on. Look at that. I mean,
it
I'm
was
waiting
so
for him
good.
to raise
It's
a
like-
black glove fist.
It's like he's
Look at that
living in
fro.
a constant state of fear of Arnold pummeling him for mistreating his daughter.
Oh my
He's
god.
just like not sleeping. He's just like, I can't. Scene. I didn't
Even Mantis
shave.
looked shocked at him,
forgot
like,
to
Chris,
shower. I
could have made an
smelled that.
effort.
I know. Chris
I
is
love I
waiting
haven't
on
showered
Domino's.
Chris Pratt. I love
Chris
it.
is waiting on Domino's between every take, and that's good because I want the men to
Roman's
live.
like, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I like that. It's good. That was one of the good.
Yeah,
that's
I
one of
thought
the
it was
bonuses
good.
that Chris Pratt just didn't give two fucks. It's just like, I can do this in my sleep. Watch me do it right now, and then he did it.
I thought he
I'm
was
telling you.
fine.
I did
thought he
too.
was
I'm
fine.
saying he was
I
fine.
thought
It's
he was
just
all right.
he's giving I don't give a fuck energy off, and he's
Well,
the best
no,
at
but
it. I love it.
I've seen performances where it's really they don't give a fuck, and this was just I thought he was like just kind of rolled in the Star-Lord, like fuck, I have to deal with this other bullshit. I'm dealing with this shit now.
Yeah.
So I do want to say
what the fuck with all the Christmas stuff. That's what I got.
Can I say this real quick? I think he was just Chris Pratt in this. I don't think he was Star-Lord. I think it was just Chris Pratt. He just
Nobody was their character.
He threw on the Ravager coat, and he's just like, "All right, I'll come out and be me."
Agreed.
I wonder, guys.
Like,
I
fine.
wonder.
And it was okay. I'm okay with it. I mean, because Chris Pratt, Star-Lord, they're synonymous now, right?
Was this his
but
last
I felt like this was
Marvel
more Chris
thing?
Pratt. Yeah.
To
I
fill
would
the
say-
contract.
Well, Guardians 3 is going to be his last thing.
Yeah, but it's already
that's-
filmed, I think.
But
I think they made this after.
Chris
So.
Pratt's, I would say is done with Marvel. I would say that. Yes.
Shout out to that 70s rock fan, by the way. Hello, my friend. I just watched this today. Let us know what you thought about it in the chat, 70s.
Brian, I want to know what
He is
you
my
think.
Bigfoot.
Our man in Alberta, he's going to bring some sanity to this conversation and take the side of truth and justice, not Romans. So there you go. Yeah.
Truth, justice, and the Roman way.
Justice. When did Mantis, like, spoilers? Was she always his?
No, we talked about Gray and I talked about this before. We didn't know this shit until this.
Here we go.
They kind of threw some stuff at us. That whole Mantis is
They
his sister thing.
threw that in last
I was
minute.
like, what the fuck?
So can I
I
also say,
literally had no idea what the fuck
So
was
I
going
want to
on,
say
and
that,
I'm like,
and I
okay,
want to say
whatever.
this too. They shouldn't have done that. If this is just a Christmas special, you shouldn't throw major story elements that are going to lead into your next movie in the Christmas special.
That's big, right?
I mean, it's
Kind of
obviously going to be part of Guardians 3. If they don't backtrack and explain a little bit of what happened and how they know that they're brother and sister in Guardians 3, I think it's a big mistake. So, if it's going to be, it's either a Christmas special or it's a plot thing, right? Don't add major plot points for your series in a Christmas special. That's
Sorry, Salty.
Not a big.
That 70s
If
liked it.
anyone knows the number of the Royal Canadian Mounties, I would report
Where's
an
Zax when we need
abduction
him? Zax has got
and
the
a-
number, surely.
An abduction of my friend Brian, known as that 70s rock fan. There's apparently a 14-year-old girl using his account to talk about how much she loves this shitty fucking
you're
Guardians
not
of the Galaxy
always
Christmas
right,
special.
Salty. You're not
That's not
always
about
right.
being right. It's about
No,
good taste.
it is. It's all about being right.
Roman's
you
a
know it.
14-year-old girl.
No, it's not.
Because being right
Okay.
means that your view of the world in this
If
show
those are your
specifically
pronouns.
is correct.
It's dog shit.
And
That doesn't mean you have
and
to agree that it's dog
subjectively,
shit.
You may be right. Objectively, you're entirely wrong.
It felt like an old-fashioned Christmas special, 70s. Thank you.
Yeah, I was
That
waiting
is-
for Dolly Parton to walk on with her big old boobs and Chris Pratt's a
Working
motorboat. And
nine
it
to
never
five.
happened.
That is the look of a
She's
man
like
that just
80
saw
years
a
old. I
giant.
don't want to see that at this point.
Salty's too cynical.
Right. It's also called good taste, but okay.
That's the smile of
blah,
somebody that saw
blah.
a table full of delicious donuts. He's ready for them. There it is. He wants some donuts.
I must have some booze. I demand to have some booze. I wouldn't drink that if I asked you. Why not?
Because I don't advise it. Even the wankers on the site wouldn't drink that. That's worse than meth.
Nonsense. This is a far superior drink to meths.
See, they went to the same hairdresser for the show. Those two, Chris Pratt and him, they look identical. Maybe Chris Pratt was drinking lighter fluid before he came
Maybe
out.
he was. Maybe that's why he didn't give a shit.
That's why he was all sweaty and didn't give it. He didn't know where he was, actually. He's like, where the fuck am I?
Yes, 70s. You get it, mate. You get it.
Yeah.
With Nell and I, which I keep recommending people watch, and nobody ever watches it because it's like, yeah, great. What do you know?
Yeah,
Anyway.
you suggested me watching this show, and look what happened.
You're fine. Yeah.
I
Salty,
don't know.
it means so much that you watched
Miller
it
Light
for me.
You're drinking Miller
I know,
Light.
I
and
know,
You're judging
I
me,
know,
Roman.
I
I
know,
don't see, and I don't talk
I'm
shit to you
trying
about
not
it.
to
Even though,
die, Salty.
okay. Well, then don't watch shit shows like this. That's a good thing. There you go. I mean,
That's,
this
no,
is
that's not the
toxic.
same thing.
Toxic for the soul. It really is. I'm not trying to be funny. I really don't. I didn't like this. And what I'm concerned about, and this is not meant to be preachy, is that we have gotten so much dog shit for so long. Anytime we get the fat girl who's there in the bar at 4
Yeah.
o'clock and she wants to go home with us and she's ugly and she obviously has herpes and she might have a dick, that we're like, oh my God, we're going to get laid tonight. Not understanding that what we're doing is actually lowering our standards to the point where if we had a clear head and we're not going through the last 2 years of the North Korean globalist re-education program as to what entertainment is, that maybe we would look at this differently. Now, I'm not saying my way is the only way, but I'm just saying, can we maybe think about that? You can like this show, you can, but this to me, how is this different than She-Hulk? How is this different than the Acolyte?
dude.
How is this different than
So much better than She-Hulk.
Ray Skywalker? This is
That was
garbage.
awful.
It's bad writing. The actors phoned it in.
You are
It's-
so wrong on this.
says
I
the
would
man
argue that
drinking
90%
Miller
of what you
Lite.
just said was right, but
Well,
I
that's-
wouldn't apply it to this show.
Okay, fine.
A lot of what
Drink your Miller Lite.
you did. You covered 90% of Hollywood with your statement down there. Because it-
Fight on
terrible.
Gray's channel.
No, I'm not even fighting him on this. I'm agreeing with him on most points. It's just on this
Hey,
one
Jay,
point,
how you
I
doing?
am disagreeing.
Yeah.
I didn't think this was all of that horrible thing. I think this was a fun show.
I thought it was fun.
Meant to be pretty lighthearted. It
Light
wasn't meant to be
and
taken
easy.
very seriously. It wasn't like, oh, this is the next big Marvel thing. Dun, 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 dun.
That 70s. Check this out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was in the trailer, right?
Chris Pratt's Italian accent was really bad.
He was doing fill-in lines for Mario, and he forgot to turn it off when he came
Hey,
out. He's
Mamma
like,
mia!
Mamma mia! Bowser!
It's a me, Star-Lord. Hey,
Oh, Luigi!
where's the Gabadoon?
Oh,
I don't
hey,
know.
look at the-
Oh, Jesus. It's
Oh,
just
what
over
a-
now.
Princess Peach
It's
and
just
the
done.
castle now.
Oh,
Oh,
Jesus.
God damn it.
I want to shout out Abomination AJ.
Yeah, shout out to
AJ.
AJ. Thanks,
He
mate.
Hey,
says,
Jay.
what up? He says, what up? I said, you got a bunch of ornery white people talking about his stupid show. That's what's going on. So, hail to you, AJ.
Ornery, you were the one to talk about chicks with dicks, bro.
Shut up. Just shut up and talk about
Yeah,
those.
dude. Seriously. There's like 10 dicks in your fucking statement.
You were at a
Dick,
bar
dick,
with the
dick,
fat
dick, 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 dick,
chick
dick.
with a dick or something, and I turned it off.
Thank you,
did.
Dempsey. I appreciate it. Get in there, mate. Get in there. Slowly.
I-
950, guys.
Greater
950.
1K.
50 more. 50
Greater
more.
We've been saying that for like 20 years.
This
Greater
is the
1K.
worst. This is the worst. When you get in the 800s to the 900s, it doesn't matter if it's before you hit 1,000 or when you get to 1,900 or 1,800. It just doesn't go.
I don't even know what these
go up
numbers
and you go
are,
down.
so-
You go up and you go down. It's like you're stuck. YouTube will not let you get to that next level. It's
No,
insane.
they won't.
No
It's
numbers.
insane.
I keep losing day by day. Roman, I hear you, man. I was there, mate.
No,
I was
live in the
there.
stores of YouTube right now, so I'm fine. I'm comfortable. It's good. Very low.
Oh, AJ with a killer comment. Fuck Disney.
Dude.
I kicked
No,
that drug.
I can't
I
disagree
agree.
with him though. I can't disagree with
I agree.
AJ because Disney is giving you so much fucking bullshit.
That's
that-
what I.
I
No,
hate Disney.
I know. But
All this
this
damn for.
one was good. You can't.
This is James Gunn.
disregard the one for all the bullshit. And I liked it. I did. I can't. I know you're not. I did. I liked it. I liked it.
Imagine if a She-Hulk writer wrote it, Roman, or the writer of Kenobi.
But they
How
did-
how
James
much
Gunn won.
worse
This
would
is
it be?
James-
But look-
no, it would have been fucking horrible. He would have been fucking himself. Mantis would be
Oh.
fucking Drax.
Oh.
I mean, all
With
these
the candy
terrible things
cane.
that happen.
With that candy cane.
Yeah. Good, the chick at the bar.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That chick you were talking about at the bar, candy cane.
Yeah.
We got a
Yeah,
party
this is
now.
Candy
All right.
Man.
Candy's
All
got a cane. Be careful.
The candy man
That's a
can,
whole
cause it makes you
different
do
show.
love. It makes the world
Jaeger
taste
shots.
good.
We're on the wrong platform for that show. Oh my god.
Yeah, cheap, lousy.
It's a me.
I don't know what to do, guys. I don't know what to say. All I can do is drop this.
Can
I
I
think.
say
Are you an assassin? I'm a soldier. You're an errand boy.
You're an
I
asshole.
love that movie so much.
Horror.
Oh,
So real quick. So
okay. Just going to
does
finish the
anybody-
stream. So thanks so much for watching. Wait a minute. Here's Zax.
Oh, this is Zach.
Just in time.
Why
Yeah,
Zach
goes
disappeared?
I had to come in here to set you guys straight, all of you straight on this, because I can't
Oh,
believe
Christ.
what I've been listening
Here
to
we
for the
go.
last hour. Like, you got.
Wacky cheese. Tea house, please.
Back to
You should have totally ended it. That would have been
again. Silencing the truth, as usual, on this show, on YouTube.
Hey, we
Coincidence?
just talked
No.
about it with the
What do you
dick
got?
in a
What do you
bar.
got?
Oh my
Why did
God, you guys.
Is there not more representation than that? A fat
This-
guy in a
Oh,
bar
Lord.
with a dick. I thought that was all of them.
Let's
This
make
show
Zax
is
full
an
screen.
alt-right dog whistle, if I've ever seen one.
Oh
Chris
my
Pratt
god.
is in it. Chris Pratt is in it. The police point their gun at a blue man, and they,
They
say,
kill
put
him.
they say, put your hands up, right?
No.
Right?
Yeah.
Remember,
Yeah.
hands up, don't shoot. Hands up, don't shoot. He doesn't put his hands up, and they shoot. Alt-right
shoot him.
dog whistle, right? He provoked them. They didn't
Oh
shoot
my
first.
God.
Alt-right dog whistle. 3.3. Yandu, you guys are right, was evil. He's a shithead. But
Yeah.
he was redeemed through Christ in this.
true.
Alt-right dog
Christ.
whistle. You guys
Christ
are all
is
bigots.
good.
You're all bigots. All of you.
Christ. Praise him.
Okay.
Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
Zax, honestly, I
Yep.
think you're probably closer to the truth, unfortunately.
I've never
all the
seen you like this
cops were
before.
dead
What
at the
this
end,
show
weren't
I
they?
was
don't even know what
about.
just happened.
I think
Christ.
they were
That's all I
actually
need to know.
making fun of us. And it actually continues the point that I was making earlier, which is that they were laughing at us. And they're like, look at this shit tier stuff we're going to make. But I think this is literally, I think Zax, unironically, is on to something. I do. And that's the sad part about these assholes in Hollywood. It really is.
What Christ is great he's on to?
I can't wait to do my top 5 list. Top 5 reasons this show is for alt-right bigots.
Cool.
After we're done. Salty, you want to
Fucking
make that?
Canadians,
Dude, did you write
man.
those
Yeah,
down?
let's do
Did
it.
you-
Let me get
did you
more
already
bread.
write those down? Make sure
I
you
didn't
write
write
those
them
down. You
down.
won't lose them.
Uh-oh.
That 70s.
No.
Damn.
I will.
No more Canadians.
Guys, I'll be right
that-
back. I'm just gonna send the link to
Lord.
that 70s.
So is that hug homophobic? That one
Thank
right
you.
in the middle there? Is that
Sure.
because it's
I
not?
think maybe a little bit homophobic.
There's no two guys
It's
hugging
not
in
a
this.
lot homophobic. It's just a
Why
little
didn't
bit. It's not-
Zax and
it's not
Chris Pratt
wildly
hug?
homophobic.
Is it? 'cause
I think
he's
it's
alt-right?
only homophobic if there's chubbies. You know what I mean? If it's like you're carrying a roll of quarters around. Otherwise, it's just like bro hugs. But if you got
so-
if both guys have a roll of quarters going,
It's fine.
I'm not even sure what to do with this now.
What is,
Reason
what is
4,
Zax-
Steve Rogers is back, and look
Talk
how
about
excited
how-
he was to see him. Huh?
talk
Because
about
of
how
Steve
great
Rogers,
this
a white
goddamn
Captain
show is
America.
funny,
some more.
right? I
Roman.
thought that was funny.
No, that's racist.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should have been
'Cause
Falcon.
he's-
Oh God,
He's
you're
right.
right. It is.
He's
because
right.
I
He should have
forgot
been
that
Falcon.
the other feller
Falcon.
is the captain.
You better.
That 70s,
what
guys,
about
that
what
70s. Check your DMs and Twitter.
So,
Okay.
So Zach, I got a
Oh, dear
question.
God,
though.
this
What,
got
what
so
about the
weird
fact
so
that they didn't all bow down and praise and kiss Captain Marvel's shoes?
0.5.
Well,
There's
she
my
has no
video.
ass.
Yeah, okay.
So,
Alright,
although
yeah.
that Captain Marvel had an ass.
Was a lot hotter than Brie. I have
Way
the
hotter.
ugliest weird.
She
tranny
was.
feet on
She was.
Social media Larson. It's very.
I think that's the one thing we all agree on, right? That Captain Marvel in this was way hotter than
Oh yeah.
the Brie bored ass Captain Marvel.
Yeah, and there was no Tecumseh, whatever her name is, the African American.
Oh, what's her
Marvel
fuck?
coming. Yeah,
Tecumseh?
Tecumseh
Yes.
somebody.
To
Yeah.
come sucker? What did he say?
Whoa,
sweet mother of God.
Jesus.
Oh wow, that guy's no.
And I can't say you had cheap, lousy.
No,
Yeah,
damn it.
Captain Marvel's hot in that. Look at that. Look at Drax. Drax
Speaking
is
of
ready
hot,
to go back.
that 70s rock fan is here.
Come to
Ladies and gentlemen,
come to class the place up.
There we go,
Hello, gentlemen,
Mr.
friends,
Music.
What is
lovers.
shaking, buddy?
You would put me under.
how are you, man?
I'm doing great, my friend. It's great to be back on a stream with you. It's been too long.
Yeah, it's been a long
It's been
time.
too long, and I'm
Yeah.
glad the timing has worked out right. This guy is far too cynical. I am shedding a tear at the end of this show.
Me too. Me
I
too.
was like, oh.
Was it from the mace?
Were you cutting
because you
onions?
Was it from the mace because you're stealing women's underwear from Woolworths again? Is that
I
what's
don't
going
have to
on?
steal women's underwear. They throw it at me.
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah.
It's usually not
You
their
think-
own, but
You think they're women, Brian? That's okay.
They're
As
throwing
long as you
something
think
at me.
They're women. That's all. Like,
Thanks, Dempsey. Appreciate it.
it's good to be here.
It's good to
So
have you.
where were
And
we?
bring some sanity, 70s.
I will,
Please tell
you know.
Salty why he's wrong, that it isn't a pile of shit.
Well, I know that Salty's bitter and twisted because he's not as handsome
Well,
as
I
the rest
am.
of us, but you know.
I
still
don't
have
know.
my
I
taste.
quite fancy him. You know.
Taste.
saying.
Oh, ladies.
Well, indeed, he is a big hunk, really. But I just think it was. I'm forget everything else about Marvel and Disney, and you know, I watched this show. I didn't say I bought this show.
Me too.
I think it's the best thing they've done in many years, and
Yeah.
purely because it had that feel of an old-fashioned Christmas special, which didn't mock Christmas. And I know
That
it
was
didn't focus on.
interesting.
It didn't focus
was
on any particular. It didn't really focus on a faith-based aspect of Christmas, which of course was what Christmas is. At its root, but it didn't. Leaving that aside, it treated it like a holiday special of the 70s or 80s, where everybody wanted to have a good time, wanted to do good things for other people,
Yeah.
and did family and about family. And this is a family, Guardians, or a family. So yes, it's got corny stuff in it, but that's good because I'd rather have corny stuff than cynical, bitter, caustic,
Yes.
woke stuff. Yeah,
Yes.
it was corny, but it was warm corny.
Sucks.
I mean, Brian, you essentially. I mean, and I'm not in any way talking down to you. I would never do that. But I kind
Well,
of
you're
said
a
that
lot
earlier
taller
when
than me, so it's
Yeah. Salty's fucking huge.
True.
He's
But
up
you
here.
can still, I know, ladies, third leg. But no, my point with all that was I kind of talked about that, how this felt like you could have inserted this into any random 70s, 80s, early 90s sitcom.
Oh, I think you're right.
And the
yes.
characters were incidental to that. And that's part of what pissed me off because I think there were a lot of missed opportunities. But that 70s rock fan, you do have a good point in that it didn't shit on Christmas, which
No, it didn't.
is a rarity. Where I'm coming from with this is I have been in
Right.
a long time abusive relationship. Hey Steve, don't mind us. I've been in a long time abusive relationship with Marvel Studios, and they have cheated on me. They have stolen my money. They have lied to me for years, and
Yes.
now because it's Christmas and
We
they
need
don't
reparations.
want to be alone because it's Christmas and they don't want to
I
be alone.
understand.
they come over and they bring a bottle of cheap wine and they're like, "Hey, I'll go down on you."
Actually,
for
they
old
steal a
time's
bottle
sake."
of cheap wine.
That made me a
That's
bit
what
more-
this felt like. It was like your whore
it
ex-girlfriend
did not.
didn't want to be alone on Christmas and expects you to forget that she's a lying,
No.
cheating whore. And that's why I didn't like this show.
I think you went into this knowing that you hate
With
Marvel.
good taste.
And I hate Marvel too. We all hate Marvel now. Because
It's,
Marvel
that's
has
a
made us hate
codependent
Marvel.
relationship. They're liars.
Nice outfit.
They're full of shit. They're going to hurt us. They're going to call us names. They're going to steal our money. They're going to pretend to be something they're not. And
It's
then
not
when
Marvel,
James
it's
Gunn,
Disney
you're
Marvel.
not
It's
being
Disney.
who you are,
Disney Marvel
then they're going to call us
specifically,
names.
But James Gunn,
Marvel
I think,
sold
went
the
into this
soul.
with better intentions.
I'll be back.
I do. I think he went into
Okay,
this
man.
with better intentions.
But Salty's going out to strangle a raccoon or something. I don't know.
You're
So
getting
angry.
into a fucking fight.
He's going to punch a moose.
Yeah, punch a moose.
Now he's going to say that his girlfriend can't have a boyfriend, right? That's going to be next from Salty. I don't understand this. Who are you guys?
Yeah, so I just felt it treated Christmas with respect.
No,
and
I agree.
And it struck the right tone. And I'm not excusing Disney or Marvel of anything. I haven't watched a single thing in this current Marvel phase beyond the first few minutes of things. This, I took it as a standalone. I said, and Guardians is the property they haven't destroyed yet. Who knows about the third movie? But I just took it as a standalone show, and I loved it. I loved it. It was nobody's going to claim it's the greatest show ever made, but it was felt to me like a true holiday special, true Christmas special, and I loved the Yondu stuff.
So did I.
Loved it.
So did I.
That struck exactly the right tone for those characters and what we know about his relationship with Peter.
Yeah, Yondu was being a dick in the beginning, and then he went.
Yeah.
And this what when I was in the military, I was very hard on my guys, but they some of them would see through that, and they knew that oh shit, he actually really likes us and he's trying to help us. And if they ever figured that out, I would tell them, don't tell anybody about that.
Didn't Yondu try to kill Star-Lord like 8 times though?
Yeah.
Whatever, you know.
Yeah.
That's what you do to
Or
your
with
that's
love,
what you
is that
do
what it
to
is?
the ones you love. You try to kill them.
Murder
after this.
Main with love, right? Okay, sorry, my bad.
Roma, you're killing me, man. Nice timing. But yeah, it's good to hear the conflicting opinions because, as I say, one man's meat is another man's poison. It's true. But for me, it was probably because of James Gunn. But even James Gunn, to be fair, like you could say, was he phoning it in a little bit? I still enjoyed it. I just thought it was fun. And 70s, what you were saying about it didn't shit on Christmas, which is so refreshing. Nice to see. Not an attack on Christianity for once. That was good. But countering that, Salty wasn't happy with the opening song, which was played for a joke, when the guy had got the wrong idea about Christmas from talking to Star-Lord's friends.
Yeah,
what did you guys think about that song?
It sucked.
Okay, yeah.
I
How about you,
loved
70s?
I loved it.
I didn't see it as an insult to Christmas, if you put it that way. It was entirely what they used to call Chinese whispers. That's probably an inappropriate term now. Somebody said something about something, and they just took their entire knowledge of customs from that. So
Can't believe you said that.
It's not a song I would listen to a million times, but in the context of the show, it was good.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought it was funny. It was funny. Come on, Salty. Remember humor? Remember a sense of humor?
I know humor. I also know what bad writing is and pandering to an audience and not participating in a codependent, abusive relationship that Disney is. This was shit tier writing. We can like it. I love shit tier writing. This one, though, pissed me off at another level. So, I mean, again, am I wrong?
Why?
No.
Why did it piss you off so much?
Am I right? Here's the question. It's not about right or wrong. It's about why do I feel the way that I do. I respect why you gentlemen feel the way that you do. And I don't say that in any demeaning way at all. I wish I would have had that experience. But I didn't. Like I wish Steve liked Dawkins.
Oh, Jesus, not Dawkins again.
Dawkins,
but how come no one's talking about that Star-Lord is supposed to be T'Challa now?
God damn.
Dawkins.
Why did they whiteface T'Challa? T'Challa is supposed to be Star-Lord. Why is he not Star-Lord in this? I don't understand. No one's even talking about that.
Wait,
See?
what?
Sweet mother of God.
Are you talking about the
What if?
what if? Yeah. What
They
if?
retconned all this.
Huh?
What if? That was the what
Zax
if.
is acting
Don't
more.
Wait.
Zax is acting better than Chris Pratt did this entire Christmas.
Probably. Thank you, Salty.
I'm so
Thank
confused.
you.
Chris
I'll take
Pratt
that.
is Black Panther? What happened?
Yes.
It was a what if?
Oh my
What if
God.
show?
Get him out of this. No more Steve on this stream after saying that, Greg. It's gotta go.
What did he say? Say it again, Steve. Say it again. What'd you say?
You got booted.
Chris Pratt is Black Panther? Is that what I heard?
Wow.
Oh my God.
Wow. He's got to go. He's got to go.
I don't know.
I made it full screen.
I know I'm big
Because-
screen. I said
You're
what I
so
said.
big.
What I said.
You're
I guess
so
I'm not
big.
sure why I'm still.
Everybody has a
getting
voice
gone.
in Wakizashi's tea
Zax
house.
has gone a little crazy. I think he's been sniffing glue. I don't know
National
what's
waters.
happening.
I have a true story.
Lord.
I need to ask this question, and I'm
Too
not
much
trying to
peripheral.
derail the stream. I
God.
actually watched a 70s claymation Christmas special on YouTube.
Ooh, which
last
one?
night.
Which one?
I watched
Rankin Bass?
shit. Actually, no, it was but it was actually Garfield. Sorry, I watched a bunch of them, but I watched the Garfield Christmas special. Brilliant. Watch it from the 80s. It's so much fun.
That takes me back, Salty.
That show was about 23 minutes without commercials. Guess how many commercial breaks they had? 9. Guess what commercial they played 9 effing times during the 1982 Garfield Christmas special. Only one. It was the all-black vocal actor, all-black child Christmas toy ad for Wakanda Forever toys. 9 times in a row.
On Garfield?
African-American voiceovers,
That is
African-American children
Good for them.
only.
So popular.
That's
No
a true
way.
story. And I don't have a problem with that. What I have a problem with is that for whatever
9 times?
reason, nobody is selling toys, apparently, except for Wakanda Forever.
Wait, have you been to Target lately?
No,
I have.
I don't like Mullock and I don't like Target. So
I go to Target because I'm a regular person.
they have
I
good
to
toilet
be- I
paper.
have-
Target does have
I have
good
to go to
toilet paper.
Target, so I go to Target every fucking 2 days. And I go to the toy aisle every couple of days because I always want to see if there's any clever action figures over there.
Wakanda
or something I
Forever.
should get.
Get that Wakanda Forever.
But
I missed the
I will tell
Dempsey
you,
comment.
there's
There we go.
There is an awful lot of Wakanda Forever stuff there.
Oh yeah,
And then there's like the other stuff. There's like, a couple of this, couple of that, and then there's
The white
Wakanda
stuff?
Forever.
the
And then
other.
there's like-
You mean the white stuff? Is that what you're trying to say, Roman?
No.
Shelby saying, I haven't seen a white person in an ad in a long time. LOL.
I gotta ask
Sorry.
Roman
Whoa,
though.
whoa, whoa.
When you saw the
Let's not
Wakanda
make fun
stuff,
of advertising.
Roman, no,
Let
don't get away
Roman
with that shit.
finish.
Roman, when you saw those Wakanda
Jax?
toys, did you block the aisle with your body to make sure that no white people could go down
I
there?
tried to cover them so that no one
He
could
was
see
busy
them.
trying to buy it all
Um,
to represent. He had to empty them shelves.
Well, look, anecdotally, all I can say is that the Wakanda Forever merchandise in the stores in my prairie town here in Alberta
moving.
is already in the bargain bins.
Oh, that's amazing.
And
Wow,
like
how
no
did
one's
that happen?
touching it. It's just lying in heaps and literally
I've
in
seen
bins.
piles of it. Here at the end of the world, there's piles of it. And if you go into what the hell's it, Walgreens, they got all these stacks of this Wakanda Forever shit. It ain't ever going anywhere. Just like Ray Skywalker.
It's like Ray
So it's not
Skywalker.
selling, Salty? It's not selling? Shock! What a
It's not even-
shock!
It's not even being
Because of-
shoplifted.
No, it's not.
In fact, when the shoplifters steal all those armfuls of stuff, they're coming back
And that-
later
that-
and putting
that-
that stuff back.
Man,
Down.
Zax is right. It's got real
Can't get
toxic in
anything
here.
for
Oh
that.
my God.
Listen, I'm sorry. I took this.
Toxic? Really? Okay, I've gotten a
Shoplifting
solution
is
for
a
that.
right.
But I was going for a minute. No man's put me down yet. You had any training in the martial arts?
Shoplifting is okay if you really, 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 really need it. Okay. So
Or live in San Francisco.
all those 40-inch
This
TVs,
will
all those
be-
things.
Yes, Salty. Yes, San
maybe-
Francisco. Did you see those videos on Twitter? Jesus, the
All I have
Adidas
to do is
store.
All I have to do is read the Seattle News, and
Wait,
I
what
can see
happened?
it
Unbelievable.
going on there too. So
Or
yeah.
people just walking out with TVs because they're
Hey,
just
let's
under,
go.
Loads and loads of clothes, just running out with
Yeah, because
Adidas
it's
clothes.
just under $1,000
I'm
and
wearing
you're fine.
something I
It's not
stole
shoplifting.
just yesterday from the store. It's my vintage Clash. No.
Hey,
no,
Roman, will you steal
Hey, Roman,
a
let's
bunch of
have a
shit
look.
from me? Will you
Let's have a
steal a
look.
bunch of
Show
shit
us
from
your
me in
chest, Roman.
California, and I'll give you money for it?
Oh,
Yeah,
London
exactly.
Calling.
London Calling t-shirt.
London Calling. Great stuff.
Great.
Funny, I was at the pharmacy today, and the lady at the pharmacy was like, "What's London Calling?" I'm like, "The Clash, their quintessential
square.
album."
Oh, I thought
It's like,
I thought you were picking up your old person medicine. No.
You shut the fuck up,
No.
Steve. Just shut the fuck up.
One day you'll need the blue pill too, Steve. Don't judge. Don't judge.
Don't judge, Steve. I'm getting there, mate. I'm getting there myself.
I thought we were talking about a Christmas special here, not Roman's pharmacy.
I want to hear
no.
Zach's be the voice of morality and woke sensibilities on this live
One
stream.
good
because
man
he
with
needs
There
to
were
set
definitely
us
no dragons in this show
Max
either.
and Gray are the nice guys. Then there's the rest of us.
Zax is a nice guy. Have you seen him watch the
In his own
Peripheral?
way, he's very buff. He actually played Groot in the special, though. You may need to know that. Zach's played Groot in the Christmas special.
I've learned. You know what though? The Peripheral messed me up because I started punching glass every time I saw it. Now I punch every glass pane in the window. I broke so
you
much
guys
glass.
built that show for me, by the way, Steve. I don't watch anymore. I stopped. After
Perfect.
2 episodes.
Then we did good.
Yeah,
You're
you
welcome.
saved me from endless.
I've gotten in trouble from I bash every piece of glass I see now because of that show because they've made me do it.
toxic masculinity.
Glass is bad. What can I
What
say?
a great series that was.
Oh boy. So yeah, Guardians Christmas show. Everybody
6.5.
We all agree with that.
Yeah, we all agree it sucks. It's been
Would you
fun of
recommend
guys
it?
pretending you liked it, but yeah.
Let's go around the
one
horn.
guy.
Start with Roman. Roman, how many Guardians out of 10 would you give it?
Oh Jesus!
I give it a good. That's Gray's ass. I just saw Gray's ass wandering off the screen. I'm gonna give Gray's ass 8 Guardians.
Gray's
Thank
ass
you.
being
That's
Guardian.
very
What about
generous.
the show? Gray's ass
Where'd he go?
watching.
Where'd he go? Oh, did you get more wine? What is that?
No, this is for 70s. It's not the best, but it's not
Talisker.
bad.
Yeah,
Talisker.
Talisker.
Not bad.
I've been
I'll
to that
drink
distillery
that.
many
I'll drink
times.
that.
I've been to that very distillery a few times.
Wow.
That's a great sound for you.
Yes, it is. Popping a wee cork with our man.
Tastes
in
like the
Ireland.
sea. Tastes like the sea and off the Isle of Islay.
Isla.
Sorry. Isla.
She's a good lass.
Okay, thanks,
like,
Roman.
That sounds like
Roman.
Prophet going into a prison shower.
Did you say 8 out of 10 for my ass? Really?
That's 8 out of 10.
It's looking a bit big.
I would
Does
say
my bum
4
look big
I
in
would have
this?
said 4 out of 10 was the maximum.
Prophet the Dragon, Steve, how about you? How many mantises out of 10 would you give the Guardians Christmas special?
Mantises out of 10.
Cheers.
Badge.
6, 7, 6.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh, that's very generous, man. I thought you were going to say
Are you
4.
high? Are you high?
I mean, like I said,
Don't let
it's
him
like
influence you, Steve.
Look,
Don't let
shut
him
up,
drag
Roman.
you down
I
his
said-
world.
Jesus
said-
Christ! Drink your Miller Lite. And
oh my
be an old
gosh.
man. Fine.
I said I ended up in getting my chuckles, and it wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. And
Chuckle.
It's damning
Yeah,
with
so
faint
it was-
praise, they used to call that. It's not nearly as bad as I thought it would be.
well, I went in like
Yeah.
ready to
Damning
just be
with faint
seething, and it was just like, all right, well, it was
Yeah,
what
the
it is.
syphilis cleared up eventually. It wasn't
It
that
did,
bad.
really. I do think
It was a
James
fun
Gunn-
Jesus, Salty.
So how the play was
Jesus
okay
Christ.
after Lincoln was shot. The rest of the play was pretty good.
Syphilis? Suddenly, syphilis is the worst thing I've ever said on YouTube? What the hell's wrong with you? Jesus.
He said a lot of words.
Back to that chick at the bar with the dick, aren't we?
Okay, so 6 or 7. Probably a
6 or
6 for
7,
Steve.
Yeah.
Salty, how about you? Out of 10, how many Draxes would you give it?
Honestly,
Come on, man.
I'd give it 2. And the reason
Okay.
why is I actually laughed twice. And I felt angry after I did because the whole show could have been that.
You felt cheap, didn't you?
Could have been that. Yeah. It's like waking up with the fat chick at the bar and, like, okay.
That's
well,
fine.
I still don't see what's wrong with that.
No, there's nothing
I know.
wrong.
You keep saying that like that's a bad
I know. Except that it's not a chick.
okay,
You know what I mean,
70s.
right? It's just like I'm not
Sláinte.
judging.
Cheers,
We're,
man.
we're including the syphilis in that too.
Just
I
don't
don't
be at
know
your
about
house
that.
so you can leave.
It sounds like
You're
a
good.
very Prophet of the Dragon Christmas. Fat chicks and syphilis. I'll be there. Let's do this. All right.
Okay, that 70s rock fan. Great to have you on here, by the way.
That's good.
How
to be
many
on, mate.
how many whiskeys? How many Taliskers out of 10?
How many? Yeah.
It's crabs for
I'd
me.
give
not
it.
syphilis.
I wouldn't give it an 18-year-old whiskey, but I'd give it a 12-year-old
A
perhaps.
12. Ooh.
Oh, you're like Joe Biden then. Okay.
Dear God, no. I would give this a solid 7 out of 10. It's not the greatest show I've ever seen, but there was enough good things in it for me to like it, and to ignore all the other noise, Marvel noise, and just take this as a one thing. It's just this one thing in its own, and I enjoyed it. I loved the old-fashioned Christmas special feel, and I loved the emotional stuff about Yondu. That to me was extremely. I always like Michael Rooker anyway, and that was that hit home. I enjoyed that, and they didn't do it cynically. They didn't do it mockingly.
No.
So I thought it was. I'd give it 7 out of 10 for sure.
Okay, it's a fair 7. By the way, 70s, have you had a few drinks tonight? Just asking.
Nope, not one. I haven't touched anything. Do I sound like I've had a few drinks?
You always have.
Always. No, I haven't touched a drop.
I think Chill on the Dragon is
There's
just
still time. There's still
Still time.
I'm saving
There's
it for
still time.
Saturday night, my bourbon and boarding show. That's
I think
what
Chill Wall just
I'm
said,
actually going to be bartending tomorrow night at a friend's bar. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
What?
Come on
my
in. I'll
God,
give you
that's
free
gonna be
drinks.
a
DM me.
hoot.
Free
But you
drinks.
know, I mean, if you've been in a few bars you didn't like, how can you go into another bar again and treat, because surely all the other bars ruined it for you. Isn't that what you're saying about the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special?
Ooh, salty.
No, I'm not saying.
All
I'm
the
not
other
saying
bars
that at all.
ruined
You
that bar.
sanctimonious Albertan.
Oh, wait till you see what I sent you for Christmas.
Oh,
Jesus.
Jesus.
You won't be
I hope
mocking
you got my
Albertans.
card eventually. I hope Justin Trudeau's Ministry of Truth stamped it approved and blacked out the really terrible parts.
Okay, lads. Let's get Zach's thoughts. What did you think, Zach? Let's think. How many? What have I said? How many Groots? How many Groots out of 10?
I was going to give it I want to give it a 7. I want to give it a 7, but then Yondu touched Star-Lord one extra time. I felt he didn't really need to at the end of the thing with animated. Like he rubbed his head one too many times, which goes a bit too much into the whole Disney-ifying of everything. So there's that. It drops down to a 6, but then I found out Dave Bautista is part Filipino, so he's diverse. So 6.5 out of 10.
God damn
Okay.
It's like a competing table on each side, and you got
I don't even know what it means.
It's a lot. It's a lot of math involved.
It's like
in this,
Fantasy Guardians scoring.
I'm going to go with a 7. For me, it's a strong 7. Not fantastic, not the best thing ever, but I had a really good time twice watching it. But I was drinking at the time. Just let me say
Did
that.
you finish?
So that means it's actually a 3. That means it's a 3.
No, it's a 7.
Sure.
7 out of 10 from Gray. There we go. Ooh, I can't type. Jesus. Oh man, this has been so much fun. I don't want to stop. What do we do? Do we keep going, or should we wrap things up?
Yeah, let's talk about something else. We're all here. You guys got something to do? You need to bang somebody or get rid
If
of a
anyone wants to
body?
drop,
Let's hang out and
leave.
talk.
It's good time to jump out now. No problem. But this has been so much fun.
We should talk about Avatar a little bit. I want to hear everybody's opinions about Avatar.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
Your
See
video
now,
of
Roman,
Avatar was so good.
you're redeemable. You're redeemable.
Are you going to watch it next Friday?
Avatar.
The original Avatar was a piece of shit. People
Thank
like,
you.
blue people, the planet. It was the anti-colonialist, globalist.
Have you seen it, Roman? Have you seen the second one?
No, but I've
Nobody
seen the
has.
first one.
I don't
and
care
that's
about the
all
second
I need
one.
to see. And James Cameron in his soy bullshit comments. Testosterone is an evil toxin that you
Yeah, what happened to him, man? Fuck off, James Cameron.
I'll tell you
Jesus.
what happened to him is he found out this movie's going to lose money, and the studio borrowed money to make
$2 billion
this
fucking
movie.
dollars? Are you
So
serious?
I keep saying this. ESG scores affect the interest rates on your loans.
Yes,
ESG.
ESG
They didn't have $200 million sitting around. They had to borrow that from a transnational bank. Now, the way that you get a lower interest rate to make shitty movies is to hit the ESG scores. The more ESG scores you hit, the lower the interest rate on your piece of shit movie loan is.
Fuck ESG.
Ferngully did it better, says Purple Valkyrie. And Shield War the Dragons, the Colonel was the real hero. The Colonel.
Oh, I agree with you.
Smurfs in space for me. Smurfs in space.
It was Dances with Wolves.
Dances with Smurfs.
Anorexic Smurfs. That's all it was.
It wanted to be
right,
Dances with Wolves, but it was nowhere near as good.
The blue people are great, and that's fuck Earth. They need the unobtainium, which is a jerk off name. And
yeah, man.
Earth is bad. Blue people are good. Fuck Earth. Fuck humans. Fuck us. That's what that movie said.
That's why I made that video yesterday. I hadn't made a video.
That was a great video, Salty. Great video.
It's the anti-human Christmas movie. It's got to make $2 billion to rationalize.
Anti-human.
They really have 6 other movies ready to go.
It's
They filmed at least 2, if not 3 more movies while they filmed this. Because Sigourney Weaver's no spring chicken. No disrespect to Sigourney.
No, she is not.
But they filmed multiple other movies and did the VO, the voice work for those movies. This movie, if it doesn't do well, all those voice acting performances are going to get shit canned.
That's what I hope for. That's what I hope for. I hope that because it's been 10 years, or at least 10 years, right? 10 years or so?
It's been about 10, yeah.
For a regular sequel, that's way too long.
Agreed.
Remember, the kids don't know what the fuck Avatar is.
Just like Indiana Jones 4. Just like
17 They have no idea. Right? They don't know what elderly Indiana Jones with the walker is. They don't know what this movie is. We barely remember Avatar because it was just so long ago. It's like, oh yeah, that was the Blue People movie.
Name a character in it. I struggle to name a single character in it.
Name one. You're
right. Same. No idea.
The Colonel. Yeah.
That's the Colonel.
The Colonel.
Yeah, Colonel Sanders. He wanted to open up all the Kentucky Fried Chicken restaurants on the planet of Pandora. And all of the green protesters and their trans rights and their gay rights didn't want the Kentucky Fried Chicken.
But you can name secondary characters on OG Star Trek, back in the day, from 1966.
People could write entire books about secondary characters in those universes.
Yeah. Because you gave a shit about them. You didn't give a shit about literally anybody in this movie. The blue people, the not blue people, the fake blue people. Who gives a fuck? I mean, it was terrible. Anti-colonialism and...
Why was James Cameron having to go at the military in that movie, by the way? Because remember Aliens? James Cameron? Come on, man. What are you doing?
He treated the Marines in Avatar like they were this evil...
There had to have been some kind of soy injection into Cameron at this point. I assume it was someone he was dating, girlfriend, wife, whatever.
Shelby said ex-wife, divorce settlement. She took his balls, probably.
But I'm also going to go down the road of how a lot of Hollywood directors go for $1 million. I mean, think about it. Now, there's a lot of stories, and I will not repeat them on this channel because it's not mine.
Oh, do it.
There's a club. There's kind of a, what do you call it, a cult that involves how you extract agrenochrome from saplings. And that's how you go from being $1 million director to being $1 billion director. Same thing with stars. The things that they have to do that are recorded on film. But once you do that, you got to do exactly what you told and say the shit and present the information that's told. At this point, it is indoctrination. All of it is indoctrination for one purpose, to get us to pay carbon taxes, and because there's too many people on the planet. I sure hope you've got your 7th booster. Because after the 7th one, you get a free casket. So, yeah.
Not a free pod, Salty. with lots of fried bugs.
Apparently the James Cameron interview was taken out of context, I guess, what his statements were, but context is white supremacy, so I don't care.
Yeah. Critical thinking and math, too. You forgot that, you bigot.
Yes.
Heard some weird things. Chris Gore. Chris Gore's take was interesting because he was arguing both sides. He was saying there was a lot really bad about this, but I enjoyed it. I had a good time, and I want to go and see it again. that left me like scratching my head, guys. What did you think about that?
What do you do with that? No, that you know what that is? That's someone being infatuated with probably the visuals.
Access.
I like Chris Gore.
That's what that is. It's access. Let's call
Chris
shit
Gore.
what it is.
Yeah,
Let's call shit what shit is.
But
he calls shit out usually.
YouTube. Nobody's making money on YouTube. The money's over there.
Yeah.
I certainly am.
Said that,
it
watch
is.
this. Anyone else
Right?
watch this video? 'Cause I watch this video. He said that there was good, strong male role model characters, a strong parental unit with male, female parents. And he liked that part of it. He liked the family aspect of it. And then he thought the visuals were good. He said the dialogue was really bad, like really, really, really dumb. Like the names for things were dumb, like we're used to. And the whole reason they're there now is to drill into a whale's brain to like extract something, which is super out there. Yeah, that's what it is this time around. But it's
they're fucking whaling. They're whaling on
it's whaling.
Pandora.
It's whaling. It's whaling.
We be
Yeah.
whaling.
This is what interstellar travel was invented for, so we could go and whale.
Thank God we
farm
can go back 200
whales.
fucking years
We could get
and whale.
sperm oil.
That's fantastic. Good job.
I can guarantee if we had the technology to do interstellar travel, we wouldn't need to do anything like that because we could easily conjure up resources in all sorts of ways.
Good night, Jacob. Good night, mate. Thanks for watching.
Good night, Jacob.
Appreciate it.
I just
Great
thought the
night,
first
buddy.
Avatar was infantile in the extreme. It was boring, too long. The characters were non-existent or dull. Everything about it was just childish garbage, other than the visuals. And that's the only reason anyone went
it was
to see
all about visuals, all about how it looked, wasn't it? There was no depth. It was all surface.
And you know what? After that was done, and all the ticket sales were done, no one talked about it.
No. I covered
No,
that
but-
in the video I did yesterday, and I'm not self-shilling. I just remember back then, I think the article came out in 2010, where they talked about all of these, and I called them developmentally delayed morons in my video yesterday.
You called me that earlier.
Well, because
Really?
they were sad leaving the theater because they didn't want to live in the real world. They wanted to live in the world of Avatar, where everybody was like, it was the Earth Mother and all this other stuff. And it's like, okay, how many of those nitwits haven't off themselves by now? You know what I mean? Like, who the hell are you marketing this
They
to?
were sad because Pandora wasn't a real place, and they couldn't go there.
Yeah.
You fucking weirdos.
Yeah.
God.
Well, they tried the Chaz in Seattle, and that didn't work out so well.
Not
but
so
maybe
well.
next
Not
time.
so well.
Maybe next time. Yeah.
See, that first Avatar should have been made for a guy like me. Big James Cameron fan, big science fiction fan.
Yeah.
Etc. Etc. It should have been made for a guy like me. I couldn't stand it.
Yeah. I
It
didn't
turned
see
me
the theater.
right off James Cameron.
I saw it on DVD, and I was like,
I thought,
like
what a load
playing
of
cards.
garbage.
That's the last thing
playing
he
cards.
directed, right, Brian?
Yeah,
That's the
well, he
last thing
did. He
directed?
did all these underwater exploration stuff and whatever.
No.
It's the
I
last
mean, like a big movie.
scripted movie. Yeah.
That was the last thing he directed.
I think so, yeah.
This next one will be the last thing
And it
he
was
directs.
fucking 10 years ago.
You're not wrong, dude.
That's
You're not
right.
wrong.
This will be the last. But he thinks this is going to become some kind of Marvel or
I don't
DCU.
think it will.
Absolutely
I don't think it
not.
will.
Nobody gives a shit, quite frankly. I mean, it's 10 years too late anyway, but I don't think even after the first one anyone would have given a shit. It'll do some numbers, but
Yes.
nowhere near what it needs to make that money back. So.
No, because
billion.
people like
It
us
needs
are not going to go see
billion.
Yeah.
2 billion. That's what
Yeah.
that's what James Cameron said it needs to make
never
in order
gonna
to
happen.
rationalize.
it.
No.
No movie has made $2 billion.
Unless I'm
No
wrong,
movie.
and it's astoundingly good, with a brilliant script and great plot within that, and character development and nuanced, not just humans bad, blue people good. But it's not. No.
Can I
think
share
so.
this? Wakazashi House. This is from the premiere.
Oh,
I
yeah,
used it in
sure.
My
I'm just-
video
I'm just
yesterday
sharing,
of all the happy
channels.
people who look so excited and so positive as to what they've made. Do you want me to help you do this?
I've just been sharing links in the chat.
No,
Okay,
no,
yeah,
no.
here we go.
No.
Add to the stream.
So
Here we
this
go.
is, look at these faces. This is, oh my God, what have I done? That's what these faces are. Look at James Cameron.
Lord.
he looks like, I'm pretty sure one of these kids are mine. That's the face. And then you got the other ones going, I hate my dad. I should have never married this asshole. And then you got like, I'm going to go and do some blow and then bang a bunch of dudes.
Sam Waterston should at least look happy because he's getting some work.
Yeah,
that was Kate.
Look at this.
Kate Winslet. It's not, is it? Who the fuck's that? Next to Sigourney Weaver.
Make it.
I don't know, but she
Sam
needs to
Worthington.
unbutton that blouse just a few more to get the kids in. But I don't know, dude. I mean, like, I don't see joy and happiness here. You know, the selling point for this in the mainstream media, by their own admission, is that it is packed with more environmentalist messages and more anti-human messaging. It's the best thing about the movie. What? That's what they said. Did you not watch my fucking video, Roman? Jesus Christ!
No, I watched your fucking video.
Well, then
it was good. No, it was actually your video hit all the points.
Salty knows what's up. Says Shield Wall.
Your video hit all the points that were actually
Slatty. Hey,
the first Avatar that no one talked about. Everyone's like, "Oh, it's Avatar. It's beautiful," but it was all the same bullshit that you're talking about right now. It is. It was just visually pleasing back then. It was like, oh, this is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
But it was like, it looks really nice, but the message is fucking retarded. It's anti-expansionism and global, the eco bullshit.
It's everything. Carbon taxes and
it's exactly the same movie they're making now. It's just that we're now
reduce the population of the planet through.
Okay, guys, let's let 70s talk.
No, it's okay. I was just going to say perhaps our globalist overlords will make it mandatory to have to watch the movie. Then, we'll be forced to watch it.
Yeah. Wouldn't surprise me.
You have to get a card that says "I have watched Avatar."
Yeah,
get a T-shirt.
And you have to show that card to go anywhere.
I hope they show it to all the brave men and women who are serving in the Ukrainian armed forces. I'm sure it'll cheer them up, right?
So they can start doing their TikTok dances.
So they can all get out of the dance clubs and back into those uniforms, pretending to be fighting a war. Yeah,
Dempsey.
Can we get real about this movie though? Because honestly, it's obvious to me that like all the message stuff aside, James Cameron wants to fuck a whale. He spent a lot of time underwater in a submarine.
You can't just say that.
A lot of time underwater, right?
Cheers, Zach.
So, I don't know if he started out wanting to fuck a whale or if he's been underwater so much.
How do we know he hasn't?
Yeah, I'm with 70s. I think he already has done that. This is his love. This is his love story about him fucking the whale.
Prophet, I fucking loved you.
Divorced him.
Came back, baby.
He had eaten another sandwich.
So he's gone from the Terminator to the Sperminator.
He's going to fuck a whale, several fish, and a shark all
I missed
at the
you.
same time.
I missed you, Prophet.
I missed you too, buddy. Yep. It's gonna be a freaking ocean-sized orgy with James Cameron in the middle.
Yeah, with kids.
There it is.
It's minor attracted.
Is this?
That's what it is.
There it is.
Is this the Nirvana album ripoff? Yeah.
This is Nirvana.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
This is the Nevermind Nirvana
Nevermind
ripoff.
Oh, yeah.
This is
If
the
Nirvana-
imagery they're using for this
If the
movie.
Nirvana album was made by morons, this would be it.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
This is
Wouldn't it be funny
if Green Day had made the Nirvana album, this is what it would have looked like.
Okay, Brian,
I hate Green Day
you're
so
spot
much.
on.
I hate them, yeah.
Do you have the time? No.
No time.
No time for you, baby. Nice one, Salty. Yeah, if you've not watched that video, ladies and gentlemen, please check it out. Salty's video on Avatar 2, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
The shape of water, not something else in it.
I'm feeling the positivity flowing out of
fucking a
me.
whale is.
Dude, all I do is spread joy wherever I go. I'm just deeply.
You do.
But yeah, I had made a video like that in months because I hate everything that's coming out of Hollywood. Not because I need, to hate it. Not because because it's utter and complete puerile shit.
As I say,
And I had a breakdown watching The Rings of Power live, and I was like, "What am I doing with my life?" And,
It was horrible. That was so bad.
life
it was
is too
bad,
short.
and I was getting great numbers, working my ass off doing those live streams. But it's, you know what? I'm like, I think I'm part of the problem here. I'm part of the problem because I'm doing what they want people to do, which is to pay attention. And it's like a maladapted child who comes from an abusive home. That's what Hollywood is. Any attention, Doesn't matter if it's positive or negative.
Exactly.
That's what they crave. And nobody's giving them positive attention, so they're seeking it through negative attention and negative behavior. And so I walked the fuck away from this, Royal, and I was talking about
You're playing the game.
aliens and, I mean, and it doesn't make me a hero. It just means, like, I just can't fucking do this. But I saw this movie, and I'm like, oh, fuck off. I'm done. Kiss my ass.
Even
really.
a bad reaction, a negative reaction, it's still a reaction, isn't it? It's still press for them.
Call them out.
It's all engagement.
Yeah,
we got to call them out. I mean, they're going to shove this climate shit down our fucking throat, and regardless of how much reality there is, so whatever. Sorry, I'll stop talking. It's not my channel. Yeah.
No, don't stop. Don't stop me now.
Well, there's some of the things you're saying, Salty. It won't even be Gray's channel soon.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, cheap Aussie. You cheap Aussie.
You scumbag, you maggot, you cheap lousy. What's that again?
Cheap lousy.
It's actually an English dish, you know. You can buy them in the supermarkets. I'm not joking.
Yeah.
Let me share a photo with you.
Is that what I should call? Is that what I should call Elton John then?
It's food.
It's food, isn't it? 70s. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, exactly. It's a perfectly legitimate term used in that context.
It is. Let's see if I can find it.
Fruit.
This is gonna blow your mind, guys.
Jesus. My camera hates StreamYards. That's why I keep like your shell.
I'm switching to Melon, by the way.
Mine does
the wave of the future.
Good. Yeah, StreamYard. What do I use? Restream is pretty good too. At least the camera's on. You know.
Oh,
suddenly you assholes got nothing to say.
It's like I'm just hanging out with.
Gray's busy searching for the F word, and he's finding a lot of photographs he doesn't.
Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? Here we go. This is English food. It's not rude. It's true.
Purple,
There we go.
Mr. Brains, yeah.
Mother.
6 pork pack.
Oh my god. That's wrong on so many levels.
It's a kind of meatball. It's a meatball, seriously, and it's sold in England.
I bet it's 2
pork.
meatballs, and you got to be careful not to get him on your chin.
I don't want that.
Zach, you turn away for a moment. Look what happens.
I know.
Oh Lord.
Purple Valkyrie, if you're still.
It's not quite as bad as Spotted Dick Dempsey, but it's getting there. It's getting there.
I'm going to need Purple Valkyrie to confirm this is a real thing.
It's real. Purple knows what he's talking about. Yeah.
It's real. Tell us it's real. Yeah, it's not just me, is it?
I remember these two.
So I'm going to ask: is it brains or is it pork? Or I guess is it brains? Is it pork brains?
No, Brains is just the brand, Mr. Brains.
Brains.
Mr. Brains.
They are substantial.
That's a terrible name. You need to rename your.
Steve looks shocked. Look at Steve's face.
Oh,
substantial.
Lost Steve.
Steve's looking at porn. He doesn't give a shit about what we're talking about.
Oh, thank God. Salty, finally some sanity to the stream. Thank God for that.
Oh my God. Oh my
Representation is here.
Yeah.
Yep, they're real and they're kind of gross. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, they're not good.
They're not good at all.
But it sounds kind of gross. That's
all the kind of leftover shit that's put in them.
Is it like spam? What is it? What is it?
Why do they?
Oh, it's not as good as
Purple
that.
and Gray and Brian. Why do they call them faggots?
I don't know. I mean, that's just what they were.
It's just what they were. It's just what they've always been called, and every so often people ask them to change their name, and they're like, no. Which I kind of like. It's like
why should they?
But they're kind of like meatballs, but they've got this kind of onion gravy in them. That
sounds good. Purple, will you send me a couple of boxes?
Explode in your mouth?
Will you send me a couple
It
of
should,
boxes
shouldn't
of
it, Zach? That would be
faggots?
accurate.
Purple, send me some faggots from the UK.
I think they should change the name. They should call it Mr.
Oh, God
Faggot.
damn it.
Mr. Faggot's Brains would be.
Faggots are meatballs made from minced cut-offs and offal, especially pork.
That's
Traditionally,
what I'm saying.
Pig's heart, liver, and fatty belly meat or bacon.
All the fucking
I think
Things you get in haggis.
I think
Haggis.
Zach's question should be answered. I'm very curious.
Oh God, that's so much worse.
Zach's a valid question.
Fuck is
Look at
that?
this! Roman, look at this one.
That was mushy peas as well. Mushy
I was
peas.
gonna say.
Why are we looking at pictures of my bowel movements right now?
Mushy peas, fantastic.
Oh,
Mushy
Lord.
peas. Yeah.
That's like
Mushy
a
peas.
bowel movement.
Marrow fat peas, mashed potatoes, faggots, and gravy.
Look, we've got thirsty. Wait, gentlemen. We have
Those faggots are
we
swimming
have
in
a
gravy.
very thirsty woman in chat who wants some cock soup. Somebody give her the cock soup.
What the fuck?
Come on, let's ask Purple Valkyrie. Have you ever tried them? Have you ever eaten that British food?
Regrettably, yes, when I was a kid, and I hated them then. So
Wow.
I haven't eaten
What do
them
you
in
have
about
against
25
faggots?
years.
Why don't you like
That's
faggots,
right.
Purple Valkyrie? What's going on here?
Exactly. Where's your diversity?
Salty, what you like? Sorry, Steve. I'll bring you back down. Sorry.
Oh, we're good.
It's the same shit they put in haggis.
I was wondering what everybody thought about the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas show.
We already gave our scores.
Wait, sorry. We're talking about faggots and meatballs. I'm sorry.
2 shows ago.
I'd give it 2 faggots out of 10.
I don't know how we get sucked into this.
We didn't get Purple Valkyrie's score, so is that a 2 out of 10 from you? I'll drop it in the chat.
Yes.
So your average old British film was full of faggots. You know, British movies.
Faggots? Wait, what?
Oh yeah.
They were always
Do you
eating
get
that
white
stuff.
gravy with those? Oh, I'm
2 out of 10
Oh,
from
sweet
Purple.
mother of God.
Yeah, but it's better when you add
The
some
white
pineapple.
gravy.
It's better
Zach's
with
wanted to know if
pineapple.
the faggots explode in your mouth, but
Oh God.
nobody answered. So.
George Michael can answer that.
I've never had a faggot before.
Salty, what you like?
Oh God.
Depends on
You get the ball
Zach's.
and the cock soup at the same time. You'll have the full package.
I want to know how many you can fit in your mouth at the same time, Brian. So this is the
George
Me,
Michael
not very
can
many.
also answer
Oh,
that
no.
question.
this is the
Thanks,
what- this is what
Shelby.
Lady B's
Good
talking
night.
about.
Thanks a lot, darling.
I like
It's
the big
not-
black cocks, like a black Americana. Oh my god, they're so pretty. Like the feathers are like really like black, but they're like iridescent. I want a black Americana. I'm sorry.
Meg's just
Yeah.
like, what am I doing here? How can I get out? How can I get out of here?
No, I was just seeing. Look at the chat. Daniel said, "I wonder what Arnold would have to say about Lady B's bitches and cocks."
I found this thing and it's in my dresser here, like in my drawer.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, I found it. I
Here we
found
go.
it.
On the street.
Okay.
Oh God. Oh God.
Like African immigrants, and there's a lot of like
Here
kind
we
of
go.
Portuguese, like African like shops.
Uh-huh.
This is one of the stuff they have. It's called like cock.
Cock flavor soup mix.
That's what she's talking about.
You know,
Chat.
I've seen
eating
that.
it is bad
I've
enough,
seen
but
that.
making
my.
it is even worse because you got to stand around for a long time with the pot of water in front of you.
Boiling
Make
your
that soup.
cock.
Yes.
My problem
Totally
is I always burn the tip because the water's never deep enough.
Yeah.
For your
He's a
faggot.
legend in his own
I
mind.
queued you guys up. Everybody just struck out. That was the
Legend
best
in your own
goddamn
mind.
joke tonight. Yeah.
Good night, Shelby.
Oh, that was
Yeah, thanks, Shelby. I really
Come on.
appreciate it. Let's see if I can.
So we've gone from a wholesome Christmas special to this.
Yeah, it's a cock soup.
This is where they are.
that's
That's a
not
shitty
good.
Christmas special.
Cock
We're on-
soup, baby.
We're on faggot
No,
meatballs.
no.
I'm pretty sure there's lots of other food around the world that's got rude names, as it were. So,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Ray, what have you done?
What?
I'm innocent. I'm innocent. Don't look at me. I'm
what is
irrelevant.
Spotted dick. Who brought up spotted dick? Could somebody
Spotted
tell
dick
me
is
what that
a
is?
That would be
dessert. It's a dessert.
Okay.
Right,
Is
Purple?
So it's not.
Is it?
It is. Yes. Yeah. You should have it with custard.
I should not.
When you put it in your mouth, does it shoot custard in it, or do you put it on top, or how does this work? Zach,
You just kind of slaver it on top. Yeah.
Oh, you kind of rub it on.
Ooh.
Okay, good. Then you get
I sent you the
custard.
link in Discord, Lady B.
I'm so
Okay.
uncomfortable right now.
Yeah, that's because
Is
this
it a
coming
bolt in
from a
your
man
pants?
who liked this. Oh, it's a roll of quarters.
Let's have some sanity to the stream, for God's sake. Lady B, how are you?
Hi, I'm
Cock
good.
soup.
How are you? Sorry, I
Lady.
need to put my ears on here.
Great to see you.
She's
thank
using
you.
CB parlance. She's a CBer, you can tell. You got your ears on, Lady Bale.
Rubber duck, rubber duck.
My
This
ears.
is.
My earmuffs.
I like a
Oh
bit
yeah,
of muff.
cock soup.
in the
Yeah,
morning.
gotta love that. I was just like,
Damn.
nobody thought about the name, or
Do
like,
you have to love it?
No, you don't.
how do
I
you
think
not?
You have to love the call.
That and laugh.
You have to love the
Shield,
call.
Shield will say this stream's going to get taken down for sure now.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh my
Nope.
God.
Lady B.
It's me.
Not
I'm
my
gonna
first
be
time.
silly.
Not
Lady
my
B's
first time
safe.
that happened.
Oh,
Voice of
geez,
sanity. Come on.
Yeah,
Come on, man.
sanity. Yeah, that ain't me.
Oh God.
So, what was this Christmas special like? Was it just like some random thing they just put together?
It was
a
fun,
more
Roman, right?
mediocre-
It was fun.
It was
Roman.
a fantastic Christmas special.
It was garbage.
Yeah.
Put together by
It
James
was fun.
Gunn, bringing together a lot of, elements of,
Mediocrity.
Only a
70s.
miserable
Lowest tier.
misanthrope could hate it.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You can't
Go
trust
shovel
Salty.
your
Salty is
go shovel your
unreliable.
driveway, Alberta. Go shovel your driveway.
Salty's become the Grinch who stole
driveway.
Christmas.
Yeah, it's called sanity.
You're a mean one.
I bet my driveway is
Mr.
cleaner
Salty.
than your driveway.
Oh yeah, you whip it out. I'll show
Is that
you
a
my
euphemism?
driveway. Come on.
I want pictures. Get a stick measure.
Nay. You got it, mate. Yes, she is talking about muffs and so
Oh yeah,
am
I got muffs too. I have lots. I have like 2
Mother
pairs
of
of muffs.
God.
Wow, the queen of the muff is here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
Oh yeah. I have the
Pictures
ones
are
I wear on
didn't happen.
stream, and then I have ones like for things that shoot sling lead, so to say. Those ones are fun because they're
Ooh.
like really good.
Have you got lead in your pencil, Salty?
That is
Yeah.
so much.
I was gonna say,
for-
she sounds like she's. I can't make that joke on your channel. Never mind.
It doesn't matter. It's almost 2 hours into the stream. It's fine. Come on,
Sing
man.
it.
I'm
Yeah,
not
Jake.
monetized.
Yeah, great. We're only gonna be on for like an hour or so, and then it's
I'm
2 hours.
I'm so sorry, Roman. I'm so sorry I pulled you into this. Like,
Are you missing Matlock, Roman? Is that the problem? You can go watch Matlock. It's okay.
Matlock. Actually, I do have to go.
wow.
4:11. I do have to pull. I'm gonna have to pull out the dump up.
Yeah.
That's what she
in the next
said.
few minutes. Just
okay,
because-
Roman, please shout out what you've got coming up before you go. I really appreciate you
Alright.
joining.
We did a show a couple days ago. The all the Christmas stuff. Go
That's the
check
best
that out.
show you've ever done.
Last night. It was last.
That was the one.
I'm just
That was the one.
It was so much
Thanks.
fun. I loved
Thanks,
it. I watched it on replay.
And then next Thursday at 5 Pacific Standard, we're doing the Search for Spock in a part of our Star Trek series.
I know where he
That's
is.
so good.
Please do.
Spoiler alert.
Not helpful.
Spoilers! 70s knows where Spock is.
I can tell you where to look.
Just like that.
Yeah,
and then
6 feet
tomorrow
under.
Tomorrow I will be on at noon.
That's awesome.
Standard with PGA maybe on his channel. It's their
Okay.
British channel, and I go on with them at noon my time, which is Pacific Standard, 8 p.m. British bullshit time.
They talk funny.
Wow.
That's it.
Stop the British
fuck did
hate.
Gray go? Gray wandered off again, didn't
We
he?
invented time.
He had to
You're
pop
welcome.
his cork.
I'm still here. Sorry about that.
Chocolate fuck. All right.
Gray's
So
just showing his
anyway-
arse off.
Putting the whiskey away before I drink it all.
Oh, fair enough. Anyway, so I'm gonna pull out, so I can go hang out with Mrs. Terenzini on what is our anniversary tonight. So 33
Happy
years.
anniversary.
Happy anniversary,
Congratulations.
Roman!
Good one, man.
I'm an old guy, and she puts
Yes,
up with
on
me, and
that.
I am very
No,
grateful.
congratulations.
Oh.
Congratulations. Seriously.
awesome.
It's,
Well, this
you
was
it's a
and
magic.
right.
you
Guys,
and I.
it's a magic number.
with
Magic
you.
number. 33 years, baby. 33 years. That's
I don't even know what that
fantastic.
means. I mean, it just means I'm
Wow.
old. That's what that means.
No, it's a lucky number. It's the day that it's the year that Jesus, realized who he
Make the
was.
number.
died. Yeah. No,
That's
no,
it, Lady
Roman,
B.
in all-
You know.
I know.
You know,
all
I'm like,
seriousness.
Gematria, baby.
that's good. Zax, what the fuck are you doing down there?
What am I doing down where?
So,
I was gonna tell everyone that if they want to see some handsome, they should go check out Roman's Instagram because he's got some handsome young Roman photos, and then he's got food pics.
Oh,
and it's all
God,
it's all
I
good
was
no matter
enjoying
what.
his wedding pictures. They were cute.
Yeah.
Roman's Instagram is awesome. Always
It is.
good. He's always drinking a pint. I'm so jealous. I'm so
That's
jealous.
also good. I'm
Yeah.
often drinking. I'm always drinking. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna bail out right now. And Gray, thank you so much for having me on tonight. I am
Good
very
night,
grateful.
Roman, and happy anniversary.
Take care,
Thank you
Roman.
so much. It was great to be on with all of you. Fighting or not
It was awesome.
fighting, it was a hoot. I
There was
hate
no
you.
fight.
I don't even know that, even though you're not on screen right now. And I'll see you
We all
guys
love Steve.
on the interwebs.
See you, buddy.
Guys, take care. Peace out.
Good night, mate. Happy anniversary. Have a good night.
Good night, dude.
Go get some.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
She kind of has.
Okay,
to anniversary.
70s wants to share something. Here
So
we go.
all this
Let's
talk
add to the
of
stream.
all this talk of faggots has made me hungry.
Oh Jesus! Jesus Christ!
Okay,
It's
there's
like
some
about
other
getting a
stuff.
No, Gray, put
It's
those
on
back
English.
on screen. I want to see those again. I
Oh,
want to
hang
make
on, I
sure they
gotta
weren't puppies. That
gotta
was
show
weird.
that
Show
again.
that again.
Where's Flaccid Phoenix when we need him? Flaccid, Jesus
yeah.
Christ!
Showing you about
show me that
peckish, you
again.
know.
That looks so weird. It's like
That is so weird.
oh my god.
That's like
Oh
a
my
trans
God.
vagina. Look, it's a trans vagina. Oh, I hope they scissor.
Anyway, I hope nobody
Wow.
was feeling hungry.
Well, if that made me hungry, certainly ain't hungry for food.
Wow. Somebody wants cock soup and it's not me. I'll tell you that.
Lady B, is that your cock soup on screen? Fucking hell!
Yes, cock soup. Yeah, that's what goes into that, guys. The truth comes out.
Wow, that's what goes into it, guys. For those of you
This-
at home who haven't done it, now you know.
This is the best stream I think I've ever done in my life. I'm so thankful and grateful to you all. Thank you so much.
I thought you
looking
just
for
brought
more
me
of
on to
them.
be gross.
I'm glad those hot
Gross.
dogs.
Those hot dogs
glad
look
those-
nasty.
They were circumcised. So there
Oh,
you go.
God.
It's a
That
little
was so
easier
funny.
to eat, I guess.
Does that make it better though? Really? Ooh.
I don't know. Depends. Purple Valkyrie, what's your opinion on those
I
beautiful
felt that too,
faggots
Showball.
on the grill?
I'm never eating sausages again after seeing that.
Me neither.
Thank you.
You-
70s.
70s, you put me off sausages for life. Oh God.
No
Well,
bangers and
assuming
mash.
they really were sausages.
Bangers
of
and
course.
mash are good.
Bangers and
I
mash,
think-
yeah.
I think Mrs. Wakazashi Tios will be glad that you're done with sausages at last.
Toad
Are you
in the
drunk,
hole.
Salty?
Toad in the
Mrs.
hole.
Waffle?
Tired. I'm tired. I wish I was
Tired-
drunk, because then I would be
Tired
out
of Guardians of
control.
the Galaxy.
The worst
enough?
fucking Christmas special made since,
It's not the worst. Come on, man. It was
nowhere
fun.
near the worst.
bad. It was bad.
Star Wars Christmas special bad.
I saw it live and it sucked when I was 7. So
Yeah, but you weren't high. You weren't high when
It's
you watched it.
amazing.
So you didn't
Dude,
get
I'm
it.
not high now.
You
I don't
may
get
have been
high.
high.
That's true. My parents were. My parents.
So-
yeah.
There is. It's not just in the West we have weird food. In the Orient they have it too. That's an old-fashioned
Really?
term for you. The Orient.
Yeah, cat chow.
This
Here
is
we go.
true,
This one's for
Showball.
salty. This one's for salty.
Oolong men.
Oolong man.
Oh man! I love that.
Men.
Oolong men.
Me love
Men
you,
is Japanese for noodles. It's Japanese for noodles, seriously, men. So it's like, I like men. In Japan, I like men. I love noodles, baby.
They call Gray.
Somebody clipped that.
They
yes.
just call Gray.
Put that in my hot pot.
Oh, in your hot pocket. Who wants to put
I
Gray
said
in their
hot pot
pocket?
because okay, the noodles. It's how you. Never mind.
Guys, we only got 4 people watching according to YouTube. I reckon that 70s rock fan killed it with those cocks. Oh my
Oh my
God.
God. No, there's
It
6.
says
Kill
there's
this
6
stream.
watching here.
I'm one
Okay.
of them,
Oh, it's
so-
jumped. It's jumped. Nice one.
Yeah.
We're all watching, aren't we? But
You've
Salty,
gained
if you
it,
want to,
and
if
you've
you want
also
to jump,
gained
mate,
a
if you want to go,
subscriber.
it's
You've
good, it's
gained
good.
1 subscriber since
Ooh.
I started watching.
Oh, really?
Hey,
Ginger
Ginger.
Ginger.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, Ginger. I think Ginger's the anti-comics person, aren't they?
I'm so jealous he didn't catch COVID
This is
after
yours,
the,
isn't it, Ginger?
after,
Yeah,
Ginger Ninja?
that's what I'm
Tokyo.
talking about.
This is Ginger Ninjas, I think. Am I right?
He's
in saying
asking, did I miss the cocks? Yes, it is, and it's really good.
Oh, yeah. I'll bring
His
it up.
art, 70s, his art in that is fucking awesome.
that? Yeah,
Yeah,
I
so
just got
good.
this- just got this a couple of days ago.
Oh wow.
He worked like a year and a half on that, on the just on the art. It's a year and a half. Think about
I'm
that.
not, I haven't
Oh.
taken it out to read it yet because I don't want to
Wait,
touch it.
so Ginger's like a
But it also came
Comic
with
artist?
Yeah, he's a comic artist.
He's an
it
amazing
came with
artist.
a poster and a book.
Oh my god, that's pretty.
Yeah.
the
He's done
posters.
some amazing work with Gandalf paintings as well. He's a
Let me
very
just take
talented
a poster out.
God, wow, I need an artist.
And
I
Dr.
just got
Doom.
this the other day, Ginger. So it's,
Yeah, show the poster. Nice one, 70s. Look at that.
That's beautiful.
It's great art.
yeah, I'm really looking forward to
Oh, that's
I'm
cool.
reading it. I mean, I'm going to be careful because I don't want to get it all.
Yeah, it's not like it's Lord of the.
covered in
It's not like
splooge.
it's the Rings of Power grade. You need to take care of that. Yeah.
But yeah, bookmark and a sticker and a chip, like a $0 chip.
I went to the Tokyo Comic Con and I helped him out, and to be fair, he paid me as well. He
And it's
paid
not
me
a
like proper
$0.
money, but he gave me this as well. Check this out,
Right.
guys. I'm going to make myself full screen.
Yeah.
Where are we?
Yeah, make yourself big. Okay,
Look
that's
at this.
Okay.
Look at that.
That is awesome.
That is fucking
Oh my god,
awesome.
that's so cool. I love
That's
artists.
nice. I was hoping I'd see Ginger on a stream so I could show that. You just
Oh,
Too great.
that's
Thanks so much for
amazing.
being my right hand man and for catching the coof. But that karaoke, Ginger, that karaoke session was fucking unbelievable, wasn't it? Never forget
Wow.
that. Thank you.
That's
Thanks,
awesome.
mate.
That's cool.
That is really cool. Uh-oh.
That's cool too.
Oh, hey.
I know.
Huge.
I was waiting for a bikini shot or something like that. We just got her shield.
I removed myself from the stream and it made purple full screen. What does that say about grey and purple?
She's
Salty.
the boss.
What is going on?
Ebony and I've seen Gray's ass more tonight than I have ex-girlfriend's
Not enough.
asses.
Never enough.
Well, okay.
It looks
Closet.
big in these pants.
So Salty, I have found your local liquor store though, Salty.
Yes. I go in there all the time, and the thing is I come in. I go in with the fist first.
Do you go in the rear entrance
I
or
enter
the front
the
entrance?
bunghole with the fist first, so that way whatever else goes in, it's easy. You know what I mean? Like once you can fit a
I
fist.
thought
in
you were
the
going to say
bunghole-
I'd just send somebody else in, but
Well, I don't know. Yeah. Bunghole liquors.
Oh my god, that's so cool, dude.
Bunghole
Ginger Ninja's
liquors.
like sidewalk
She's
art
still
projects are so cool. I just
I'm
so
glad
very
Ginger
quickly,
dropped by
Twitter.
there. So glad Ginger dropped by there. That's
Ginger, I'll drop you the link if you want to drop in. You're welcome, mate. It's I was going to finish this stream like an hour and a half ago, but we're still going.
Arte.
There we go. See if he comes on. That'd be awesome to see you, mate. You're welcome. But there's no pressure. No pressure. Yeah. So, Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special. Does anybody care anymore?
no.
It was dog
Yeah.
shit.
It's
I wouldn't
over.
care
I'll
about
never watch it again.
I like
Never
the
watched it again.
background picture. Like it's pretty. Like it looks like it was. I don't know. I just like Christmas lights.
it.
Me too. I'm a sucker for like a good Christmas story. And if you saw
Or
my
just
live stream
lights.
the other day, I'm feeling a little bit lonely, guys. A little bit like lacking the Christmas spirit because I'm in Japan. I'm not on my
I'm
own,
not
but
into
it's like
Christmas.
it's not the same over here. It's
Yeah,
not the
what
same
is it like
song.
over there?
They don't do it. They just don't do it. So
They
it's
don't
kind
do
of
it.
sad. Yeah.
Because me and my brother just sent his pen pal. Like he has a Japanese pen pal, and we sent her a whole bunch of stuff. So
Oh.
Gray, I keep
Yeah.
saying I want to send you things like comic books and other shit from America, and you're like, "Don't send anything. I don't need it. I'm gonna send you something now."
I would
Okay?
love it.
I'm not gonna listen to it because I
you know
have
what
your address.
Gray needs to get us?
I have bunghole liquor T-shirts.
Is that really your local offie?
Cock
Off
soup.
license?
No, Gray just needs to
Salty's
get Lady
local.
Balefire cock.
It's a very popular chain in the Northwest, Pacific Northwest, bunghole.
Are you serious? 70s? Yeah. I
No,
didn't
I have
know.
no
I
idea.
thought it was. It's a joke.
It's just a meme I found on the internet. It's a real place. I don't know.
It
don't know where it
just
is.
in British Columbia, and it's owned by the Trudeau family.
It
They're all
is.
about
It's the
alcohol and
Trudeau's own
blackface
chain,
up
yeah.
there. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, they have the Castro special all the time.
As Ginger Ninja says, in Japan it's KFC and Christmas cake. And their version of Christmas cake is like it's sponge and cream and strawberries. It's weird. It's not
What is
Christmas
even
cake.
Christmas
Oh, I like it.
cake?
Strawberry
I've never heard
shortcake.
of that.
Yeah, basically strawberry
strawberry
shortcake. Yeah. Okay,
And
Shield
yet-
Wall says the
not a
most
holiday,
important
though,
thing
either,
about
Gray.
the show, Mantis is a smash.
Yeah.
No, it's not a
definitely
holiday.
smash.
It's a working day, Zach. So if it falls on a what do you call it, a weekday. It's a working day. In Japan, the New Year is the big thing, the big deal. It's like they finish on the 31st and then they go till the 3rd. They get 4 days off holiday if they're lucky. This is Japan.
Wow.
It's
I like the
crazy.
festivals, just walking videos that my brother watches, and the festivals are so cool.
They are. They're awesome.
Tell them not to attack Pearl Harbor again, though, Gray. Will you?
That's what I was thinking. That's why they need 4 days off. Get ready for an attack.
Sneak
not
up
my
on
fault.
you again.
You
Salty, it's
sneaky
not my fault.
bastards. You sneaky bastards. Yeah.
Okay, Salty, what have you got coming up, mate, before you leave? Let us know. What's coming up for you?
So I was going to do my woo-woo show tomorrow, but I have a friend who has a small independent business that she bought. It's a 120-year-old supper club here where I am now, and I'm going to bartend it tomorrow night she has several large Christmas parties coming in. And it's a good friend of mine, so I'm going to go bartend, and I make really good drinks and like be on my feet for like 8 hours listening to Frank Sinatra and making probably a lot of martinis and lemon drops and Manhattans and margaritas and I don't know what a chick's like, Cosmos. So I'm going to be doing that tomorrow night, so I'll probably move the woo-woo show to Sunday. But you know what? We all gotta do our thing, and sometimes it's better to give than to receive, unless it's oral sex. Yeah, thanks for having me on the show, Gray. And
I appreciate you coming
awesome.
on, mate, because I know you didn't enjoy this, but thanks for coming on and thanks for giving your opinion. All opinions are valid here. I want to hear everyone's opinion, so great
Except
to
Roman's.
stream with you, mate.
Except-
Thank you for your support.
Night, Salty.
Yeah, this is why I don't
Cheers,
stream
buddy.
the 70s. Good night, you guys. See you
You
later.
should, though.
Good night.
Yeah, good night.
Bye.
See you, buddy.
And hello,
One man
Mrs.
leaves, another man joins.
He's a
Here we
good
go.
lad.
Ginger Ninja.
Hey, what's up there? Can you hear me?
Hey, good to see
Yeah,
you.
hear you fine,
Okay,
man. How
cool,
you
cool.
doing?
Still recovering, man.
Me too, as you know.
Yeah, the whole.
How
Like,
was-
right after the Tokyo thing? I just hopped over to Okinawa.
How was
So,
Okinawa? Was it good?
Yeah, it was. It was
cool.
it was really good, but it was like completely different kind of well, not atmosphere as much as like the clientele and what they purchased and things. Just it was just like it was different in that way, but no, a good experience and hoping to do it again. Sorry to drop
Nice
in on
one.
you guys.
No,
it's great to
you're
see you.
welcome. It's great to stream with you, like on my channel for a change.
Yeah, definitely. I think this is the second time I've been on here, maybe.
Yeah,
Sure. Yeah.
it is. You're right. It is. A long time ago, you were on with Stig Kenobi.
That's true.
Stig.
That's right. Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah, hope he's doing
Many
well.
moons. So you guys talking about the Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yeah.
We're having a barbecue
you-
at the place today, a barbecue, and so I just like
Oh.
took a little bit of time to get ready here. To
Did you
pop in
watch
here.
it, Ginger?
No, not yet. But I'm okay with spoilers and everything. I've heard everybody else talking about it, so I pretty much knows what happens already. But yeah, I'm actually looking forward to seeing it. I'm actually really looking forward to seeing the Guardians of the Galaxy, the third one. I don't know if you guys saw the trailer for that or not.
No, not yet.
Ooh.
Is it good?
Yeah,
Haven't
it's
seen it,
good.
Gray?
Yeah, it's a good trailer. Yeah, it's like
Haven't
it
seen
was-
it, mate. I've been
yeah.
totally out of it.
You watch it now.
go for it.
Should we do it? Can we do that on YouTube? Will it kill my stream? Does it matter at this point? Let's do it, Zach. Let's do it. I will find it. Give me one
I think if you
sec.
pause it a couple times, you're probably okay. But don't trust me on that shit.
Yeah,
No
me
worries.
neither.
I will pause away.
Never
Can you
look
guys
forward.
vamp for a sec? If I just find it, I'll be 2 ticks.
Yeah.
Sure.
Purple Zachary's got to go.
Oh no.
Oh,
I
purple.
thought Purple was going to do a duet with me on that Mud Christmas song, "Lonely This Christmas."
Still do it. Still do it. You can do it, guy, before you go.
Lonely this Christmas without you.
Wow.
I know it'll be all so cold without you. Etc.
This Christmas.
Christmas.
There you go.
Thank you very much.
Sorry,
Song,
Purple.
no,
I
you
didn't
guys,
see your
Gray might
message.
have heard that. Gray may have heard that, but nobody else will. Mud, remember the band Mud?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Tiger Feet, Dynamite, and Lonely This Christmas.
It'll be cold, cold, cold without you to hold this Christmas.
He did a
Nice.
great
Oh my
Elvis
God,
Presley
I have to
impression.
hear Christmas music.
Les
It's
Gray
like
of Mud.
long one. It's like everywhere I go to work to pick up food, there's Christmas music, and I'm just like, oh my God, it's so depressing.
Purple Valkyrie, before you leave us, then thank you so much for coming on. I know it was last minute. I really appreciate it. I know it's crazy time for you in the UK. What have you got coming up?
I should have a woo-woo show coming up next week, and I'm going to talk to That 70s, and we'll see if we can get together and do a Christmas-themed song show, because I think that would be fun.
That's awesome.
Do like a top 10 or top something, and just be silly.
I've got some really weird ones. I've got lots of weird ones.
Yeah, I've got some very weird ones that I think would be fun to talk about.
I've got some really weird ones.
Really
now
weird.
I like alternative ones. They're not mainstream. No Mariah Carey allowed.
Yes,
I'm there, mate. I'm there for that.
Yes. No
I want to
Mariah
see
Carey.
that.
What about Bublé? Is it a no Bublé?
He's
zone?
all right. I've got some of his. Yeah, I've got some of his stuff. He's from Vancouver, I think. Yeah. So.
Good Canadian boy.
Good Groover from Vancouver. Well, that was Brian Adams. He was the Groover from Vancouver.
What about Bill Nighy's version of Christmas? You know I love you, it's always true. On the Love Actually. I watched it the other day. That was recommended by Zax and, of course, Nerdrotic.
Have you seen the movie Strange Fruit? The band is Strange Fruit. Still Crazy. That's the name of the movie.
Still Crazy!
Bill Nighy's the lead singer in the prog rock band.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's great in that. Yeah, he's nuts. That's
Okay, Purple, we'll look forward to that. That sounds awesome. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you soon, yeah? You take care.
You too. Thank you, guys. Take care, everyone.
See you, Purple.
Cheers,
Bye.
Purple. See ya.
Bye.
And then there were 6 Ginger Ninjas here.
Still Crazy is a great movie. Fun movie.
It is. It's a lot of fun, guys, if you haven't seen it.
Billy Connolly's the roadie. It's called Still Crazy.
Still Crazy, okay.
Still Crazy. And Bill Nighy, he plays the lead singer of a prog rock band that's kind of, I think they're getting back to a reunion tour. And they're all getting on a bit. But he wasn't the original singer in the band, and he still has an insecurity about the fact that everyone loves the original singer who quit and went to a monastery or something. And it's got people like Billy Connolly is the roadie. And
I can't believe I haven't heard of this one.
It's a fun movie. It's Strange Fruit is the name of the band.
6 is here.
Hello.
Oh, no way! On my channel, I can't believe it.
She knew I
How's
was
she
here.
doing?
She knew I was here.
That's 70s. Have you ever seen that movie Frank? The movie called Frank.
Yeah, that's a cool movie.
Yeah, with Fassbender. What's his first name?
Michael Fassbender.
Yeah, I have seen
that's
that.
it.
Yeah.
That was an
That's a crazy
interesting
one.
story.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Let me drop Ginger Ninja's channel.
I did a show recently about fictional bands. One of my shows was about fictional bands, and I pretty much forgot about Strange Fruit from Still Crazy. And I forgot another one, which was a Canadian one called Hardcore Logo.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
great
you
one.
know what a good fake band? What was that? That was like that metal it was like on Cartoon Network. What do they call it?
Oh, that's Death Clock. They were in my top 5.
I love that
Death
band.
Clock.
That's so good.
But Hardcore Logo is a great Canadian one, Canadian independent movie. It's got Hugh Dillon and Art Bergman, and it's got a bunch of real Canadian musicians in it. But it's a punk band called Hardcore Logo. But they do a single called MacArthur Parka, which is from MacArthur Parka. Canadian. It's a very Canadian joke. It's cold.
What was
anyway.
The Headstones? That was his band, The Headstones. Hugh Dillon.
Yeah, Hugh Dillon. Yeah, because he was a real punk, and then now he just plays cops and stuff and whatever. But,
yeah, he's an actor now. He's doing pretty well for himself, actually. Good to see Canadian.
Yeah, Canadian actor, but yeah, he was in a punk band. Yeah, but he's in Hardcore Logo. It's a pretty neat movie.
So
Shield Wall, thank you. Just subbed to Ninja's channel. Yeah, Ginger Ninja, by the way, does really good live streams where he does live art while he talks to his guests. I don't know how he does it. Multitasking, it's unbelievable. Check them out on the.
That was good practice for the Comic Cons, man. Because the whole time at the Comic Cons, you're talking with people and drawing at the same time. It was just I don't know how you do it, man.
Those live streams, I would have been I don't know. It was really good practice for those, definitely.
Good practice for the con, yeah. Good idea.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
Oyasumi to low spec as well. Oyasumi Nasai, low spec. Thanks, mate. I appreciate you watching. Thank you so much.
Steve still alive? Steve, you okay?
I think Steve's still here. I think he's dealing with children.
Was up at the top right?
I love his kids. They're so funny. Like, Easton is the best. It's like I was telling him, like, Easton makes me want to have kids. Like, he's so funny.
6 gives it an 8 out of 10. Nice one, 6. I'm a strong 7 from me. 70s as well, I think, was a strong 7.
That's a 7, yeah.
Going back to the Guardians holiday special, Christmas special. I love it. I really enjoyed it, but I'm an old sentimental soft
Me too,
fool.
and I get a little teary at the end. Yeah.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. So, Ginger, we recommend it, yeah? If you fancy...
Oh, yeah.
Put you in the Christmas mood. It'll put you there.
The last kind of well, I watched No Way Home, but I guess for the Disney Marvel universe or whatever, the last thing I watched was as far as movies are concerned, Infinity War. That was it.
Infinity War? Yeah.
I didn't watch Endgame or anything else. I just kind of stopped.
You didn't watch
there.
Endgame. Okay.
No, I was at a good point, so I was like, I'm not going to ruin it. Just And then but I'm into the Guardians. I want to see this Guardians 3. It looks like it could be a tearjerker. Yeah. So I'd definitely be up for that. I like the Gold Guardians crew. It's just fun stuff. I think a lot of people are saying this is what Star Wars should have been. Like this kind of camaraderie. I've heard Jeremy and Nerdrotics kind of throw that out there, and it's like, yeah, that's a good point. They do have the crew has a really good bond, so it's nice to follow their adventures and see where they go. So yeah, I'm definitely going to check out the Christmas special. And it's okay if
still there too.
Spoilers or the chemistry, yeah.
Sorry guys, I forgot about. I was looking for the Guardians trailer. I've got it now. I wanted to share Ginger Ninja's channel. Okay, shall we watch it together? Give us 1 second. Here we go. Let's do it. Let's go crazy. I'll keep pausing it. Now, how do we do this again, Gray? Share screen. Share a tab. Here it is.
Audio. Did you click the audio button?
I don't know if I did. Let me do that. Stop sharing. Let me try that again. Thank you for that, 70s. I always forget to do it.
It's just a tiny little button that, it's really annoying. That.
Share screen. Share system. You're right. It's just there, isn't it? You miss it. If you blink, you'll miss it. Okay. There we go.
Lassett is right. How many likes we're at for this? Let's look.
20
likes. Nice.
No way.
It goes up.
Yeah.
It goes up.
This has been so much fun, guys. Are we there? Is it showing? Shall I make it full screen?
Make it big.
Yeah.
Okay, there it is. Hide current comment. Are you ready? Here we go.
We were gone for quite a while.
Quick pause. 7 seconds.
Yeah, I did too.
But no matter what happens next.
That ship looks pretty awesome, I gotta say.
Yeah, sick.
But those houses look like models, don't they? Is that meant to be? They don't look real.
Yeah, but I think when you see the people afterwards, you might understand why. It looks like it's some kind of fake place.
Okay.
I don't know.
Here we go.
The galaxy still needs its guardians. Hello, we come in peace.
We come in peace. Shoot to kill.
Oh my
Shoot
God,
to
is that
kill.
Bad
Shoot to
Boy?
kill.
This place looks like it's Zootopia.
Oh my god, that's scary.
See, I'm easy to please, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see. Easy to please.
Come on, Drax. Seriously, dude?
No!
You got to be careful with your music, haven't you, Zach?
Yeah,
That's the only thing.
yeah.
I think the trailer's usually okay, but...
Don't forget where we came from.
We have been running.
I thought she was dead.
No? I don't know at what point she came back, but I know that she's back. I haven't been following it, but I just heard that she's back.
Okay. Does anyone know? Is it like a different version of her? Is it a clone? Is it like a going back in time?
apparently she doesn't remember, like, she doesn't have any like, this is what I've heard through through other people, but she doesn't have any memory of everything. I don't know. You guys can help me.
Oh, sorry, I'm checking the chat. Here we go. Okay, that's one from the past. Thanks, Shieldwall.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Right, let's get back to it. Here we go. One man show, guys. One man show.
Our whole lives. Pete, I'm done running.
Ooh, who is this? Interesting.
Nice use of the song by Space Hog in the meantime. That's good.
Look
song.
at that 70s with the knowledge. Fucking awesome.
Yeah. It's just a good album. Space Hog.
James Gunn is great.
To face the music, that's what it's all about.
We'll all fly away together. One last time.
Karen Gillan, she's amazing in these movies, isn't she? Like, think about it. I don't know if she shaves her head or what, how she does it, but to play the character of Nebula looks so good.
Into the forever. That beautiful sky.
There's Captain Marvel for you.
Adam Warlock is the one people have
Adam
complained
Warlock,
the most about the look for this.
Who is
Is this Adam Warlock? Is that meant to be Adam Warlock?
Yep.
Okay.
I do love that back-to-back shooting.
Let me just check. Go ahead a little bit.
What? Who gets in our way? No, not kill anyone. Kill a few people. Kill no people. Kill one guy, one stupid guy who no one loves.
It's good.
Just making it sad.
Okay, May 5th, 2023. It's a golden week in Japan. It's a special holiday. Sounds good to me.
Interesting.
It looks like the only property left in Marvel that's worth
caring
exactly.
Second, like Guardians of the Galaxy movie's good. I didn't watch it.
What?
I haven't seen it. I saw the first one and then I just stopped watching them because they're just bad.
Wow.
That was pretty good.
Oh, it's not like what's his face and like not watching the Top Gun sequel.
Max? Come on, Max. What are you doing?
I know,
Robin's saying, where's the girl with the nice butt? Guys, come on.
I know. It's a nice butt. I don't know.
So you watched the first one, but you didn't like it, Lady B?
No, I liked the first one. I just didn't watch the second one because I'm like, man, Marvel stuff, like it's so boring now.
I can understand that.
Yeah.
Just got
you were out
tired
at
of it.
Endgame, right? So.
Yeah. Oh, I was. Yeah.
I didn't watch that either.
I look at Guardians as being outside of that. To me, it's like there's the regular MCU stuff, then there's Guardians because it's James Gunn. The tone's different. The characters are different.
Oh my god, is the raccoon gonna die? Oh,
I mean, Roman's calling it. Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, I think even a couple of other people might bite the dust.
Yeah, raccoons. I don't like raccoons. They're nasty. There's a couple of them that live around my house, and I've seen them late at night when I come home, and they're like almost up to my knee, and they're not afraid of people, and they're kind of vicious.
Yeah, you got to watch this. I saw a video on Twitter. This mom had to like save her daughter from a raccoon attacking them on their front porch.
Oh my god!
Yeah, have a look at that one.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would just like remake song of this woman like calling 911 because of raccoon or something. It's so funny.
That mom was solid too because she's got the raccoon on her arm. She's holding it away from the kid, and it's biting or whatever her.
Yeah.
And she's trying to get the daughter to go in the house and close the door, and the daughter's like scared, so she's not. The whole time the mom's like, "No, go in the house." There's a raccoon biting her arm this whole time. She's like,
that's like me. I'd be like that. Like, get the house.
Then she gets the kid in the house, and then she's like, doesn't know what to do with the raccoon. You can tell, like, am I gonna kill it? Because she's like, then she throws it eventually. But
yeah, she tries to give it a shot, and it won't let go. The second or third. Like the discus
I really
throw kind of
thought
thing.
at the end she was going to keep the raccoon and throw the child away. Then that would have been the joke. You know.
Expectations subverted.
The raccoon was hers, not the kid.
Ginger Ninja, Dempsey's with you, mate. I still haven't seen Endgame either.
Yeah.
There's no point. I've got no attachment to any of these characters anymore. I'll just read the comics that I liked again.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you. Thank you.
I mean, that's basically where I was at with it, and then I just didn't feel like I was missing out on anything. I liked the ending to. I just liked how Infinity War ended. I felt like it's like one of those movies. Like it's a really good movie, and there's afterwards, are they going to be able to live up to it? It's probably going to be like that. The sequel where it doesn't really do it justice. So I felt I'll just leave it here. Listen to what people say, and I was like, okay, yeah, I don't think I'm missing out on much. Yeah.
Oh, I've watched nothing since I did watch Endgame, but I haven't seen anything since then, other than a few minutes of a couple of things.
Yeah.
Which I didn't like, and then I went, no, that's it, I'm out. Until the Guardians special.
Yeah.
The holiday special. It's the only thing I've watched from that whole phase, if you could include it in that phase.
Yeah. What are you guys' thoughts about Gunn going over to DC? What do you think he's going to do there?
Well, I mean, we're hoping that's a good thing. I mean, he certainly proved that he can make some good movies.
Yeah.
Now he's in charge of the entire thing, so that's possibly a different.
Peacemaker's a lot of fun, and I hate John Cena. Just say that he did.
I'm hoping that Gunn is committed enough to entertaining people and not fucking it up. That he's going to do some good things. We've got to. I mean, if you look at this, I mean, you've got home runs there in Batman and Superman. But regardless of Marvel, the two biggest superhero properties in the world ever, and if you can't hit home runs with those, there's no hope for anybody then, is there? He could be the guy to do it. And I know he's got a very wacky style and his own stuff, but he's not going to be directing all these. He's going to be the showrunner, but studio.
Are you guys Snyder fans or not? What did you think of the way Snyder took the DC universe? Like, very dark.
It was far too dark. I mean, Superman particularly. I mean, you had this guy that was born to play that role, Henry Cavill.
Yeah, right,
and he just
right.
Screwed that up for him.
Yes.
Born to play that role.
They wrote it too dark.
Too dark.
Yeah.
He's going to be a.
Lady B, what do you think?
B.
I loved Henry Cavill. That guy's freaking Superman. It was like,
yeah, right.
How he literally just. How do you screw that up, dude? Like, he's so good. And then the Witcher thing too. I like that guy too because he's like fighting for like the fans and like the books and stuff like that. It's like that's hard.
Yes.
He's one of the
That's
good
the
guys,
reason that they're not utilizing him correctly.
fans.
Is because he actually likes the source material and things like that, and they don't. They're completely against that. That's why they want him out.
They don't get it, do they, Ginger? It seems like they don't get it, or they don't want to get it.
No, they don't want
What
it.
is that all about?
Well, it's cultural Marxism. They're just deconstructing everything.
I hate cultural Marxism. Oh my god, I'm so sick of it. Let's deconstruct this. We need a modern retelling. Let's make this take all the hope and anything good out of this stuff. And
Everything's going to
become
be
a nihilistic
miserable and
mess.
dark and
–
nihilistic. And
You're just sick of it, aren't you? Like, where's the hope? Where's the optimism?
And Superman
Zax?
particularly should be about hope.
Yeah.
Superman
What
should
do
be
you
about
think,
hope.
Zax? Come on.
I think that for the Witcher stuff for him, I think that they want to sideline him anyways. They've been trying to. And in the books, he gets sidelined to an extent, and spoiler alert, he dies.
I just started reading the books. I like the first one.
But but in the show, they're trying to do that, and the fans will not let them because we love him as Geralt, and in the games, he's the key of the games. So we love Geralt still, no matter what the books say. And in the show, they want to sidelight him, but we won't let them when it's Henry Cavill. So I think they're happy he's leaving because they're dumb and because they want to be able to sideline him, and so they bring someone else in who no one cares about, the second Hemsworth brother, and make him Geralt, and then they can sideline Geralt. I think that's what that's about, and it's the biggest mistake you can make. And with I liked him saying that Henry Cavill about Superman, that he wants to play a hopeful Superman, which is what he should have always been.
Yep.
He gets it. He gets all of it.
He gets it exactly.
I plays Warhammer. What else could you want?
How crazy is that, though, that that it took him to say that? Like, Superman is an optimistic character. He's about hope and optimism. He's about feeling good. He's about family values. It's just, God, I don't know.
It's about good, good triumphing over evil, but not in just not destroying everything to do that.
Right.
He's got the values. He's got the right values. It's hopeful and it's bright and positive. They turned him into, I don't know what you would call nihilistic.
Nihilistic, that's the word, 70s.
Nihilistic was the way he was portrayed in Snyder. I mean, I was a big fan of 300 when it came out.
Me too.
I guess
Yeah.
he was pretty good, but I'm not a fan of Snyder now, and I certainly don't like him since he, stuck it up.
Geeks and gamers.
Yeah. That just.
Oh, that was awful.
That was lame.
That
was completely lame. Yeah.
Yeah, these
Snyder,
people supported you, and they're just spitting in their face. I lost all respect from them.
Mm-hmm.
Watchmen was good.
Yeah, I
liked Watchmen. Yeah, as a movie, I liked that.
If if it's a comic already that's already storyboarded, paneled for him, he can do that. He's great at cinematography.
Yes.
He makes great shots. But Army of the Dead shows for sure. Someone has to take his pen away. He should not be allowed to write anything.
Cinematographer,
Right.
not a writer.
Right. Give him a camera.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but you can go piss. You can piss up a rope now after the Geeks and Gamers thing.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
So that 70s, you said you got to go. What have you got coming up? Please shout out you got a show with Bramable tomorrow, is that right?
Of things.
Oh, he's cool. I like him.
So tonight, because it's Saturday now.
Yes.
Tonight, 10 p.m. Mountain Time, Bourbon and Boarding. It's Brahma and I's hockey show where we sit and drink and
Oh, I love hockey. That's
talk
so
about.
cool.
Well, 10 p.m. tonight, it's Bourbon and Boarding on my channel, my YouTube, his Rumble. We multi-simulcast. And we sit and drink and watch clips of people beating each other up on the ice. So,
I love hockey. Hockey fights are the best. Do you watch
it's great.
minor league hockey too?
I do. I go to a lot
Love
of minor
it.
league hockey. Yeah.
Oh, I know, me too. We have I used to live in Bakersfield in California, and we had a really good team of Condors. And then out where I live now, we have the Reign, and that's the Kings feeder team.
Oh,
I don't like the Reign as much, but the Condors were so good.
Bakersfield, home of Buck Owens and Dwight Yoakam and.
Oh yeah, I've been to the Crystal Palace. It's so
I'm
cool.
a big Bakersfield sound guy.
Yeah, Bakersfield sound is
country.
cool, and that's about the only cool thing there.
That's my kind of country.
Hockey.
But the hockey, yeah. But I'm a big hockey guy. So that's tonight, 10 p.m. It's our sixth one of these shows we've done, and they're actually going along really well.
Oh, that's cool.
Monday, I have my It's Only Talk and Roll Monday regular show, 2 p.m. Mountain Time, and this week we are covering the classic Canadian comedy Strange Brew. Bob and Doug McKenzie.
Nice.
We'll probably branch off into some SCTV talk, given that it was such a wonderful TV show and it sprang out of that, of course. But we're doing Strange Brew, so that'll be fun. And then on Wednesday night, I'll be doing a one-off special with Christian Delorme and Joe's Atmosphere on a tribute to Rod Stewart on my channel. It's at 9 p.m. Mountain Time. So
Wake up, Maggie.
Wake up,
That sounds cool, man.
Well,
That
we're
sounds
only
awesome.
going to cover up to a certain point, though, because then he turns shit. So, so we're
Like
doing
so
up to
many.
about
So many artists.
1976, and then nothing beyond that. So Jeff Beck Group, The Faces, and his early solo career is what we're going to
Awesome.
talk about. Yeah.
70s, thank you so much for coming on, mate. I really
Thanks for
appreciate
having
it.
me.
Great to stream with you.
Yeah, it's a pleasure, mate. We'll have to do it again soon, and thanks for having me.
Meet you.
Nice to meet you, and nice hanging out with you guys again. And great work on the comic.
Thanks for getting it, bud. I really appreciate that, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Can't wait till the next one. So.
Get to work. I gotta get to work.
Good night, chat, and good night, everybody.
Right.
See you all.
Good night, mate.
Bye-bye.
Take care, 70s.
Oh, that's cool.
And then there were 4.
A fantastic
Wow.
4. The
I
best
never
4,
expected
right?
this, guys, ladies as well. It's always like I plan to do just about an hour, just go over an hour for these movie reviews, but people kept, asking to come on, and it was so much fun. So Like we can wrap things up soon, so don't worry about that. So yeah, what should we do before we finish? Anything good? Anything to shout out?
Well, I just want to say thank you again, Wakizashi, for helping out at Tokyo Comic Con. It was great to meet
that
you in
sidewalk
IRL.
was so cool on your Twitter. That looks so pretty.
It was so fun. It was the first Comic Con that like a real one that we had both been to, right?
Yes, for me it was the first time to go to a proper official Comic Con.
Yeah.
Tokyo 2022.
Tokyo. Oh yeah, that's so good. Like I've seen pictures from that. Oh. I miss Comic-Con.
It was just like all around just an amazing experience, and I ended up meeting those people in Okinawa, the ones that we went out to karaoke with.
Oh, good.
We had a part 2.
Oh, did you really? Oh man, I'm so jealous.
It wasn't as wild as the first one, but I was like, I can't. I'm getting too old for this stuff. So I had an early one that night, but it's a story for another day. But yeah, just thank. Oh, there we go. Yeah. Oh, that's from this year's one.
I miss cosplay so much. Oh my god.
There was some awesome cosplay, wasn't there, Seven? Ginger there.
Oh,
so
amazing.
Good.
Yeah. It was top tier level cosplay. And everybody was really. You know what? Here's the crazy thing. Okay, so I'm doing all my figures now, getting everything, and from the Tokyo one and from the Okinawan one. And the Okinawan one was on base. It was mostly military Americans.
Oh, wow.
Yes, it was like had a big booth there, but in the Tokyo one, everybody wanted original art. So 85% of the sales were like original pieces. People wanted original art, and like 15% of it was just like merchandise and things like that. Complete opposite in Okinawa. Like everybody wanted like merchandise, and then I only had like 3 commissions for the Okinawan one. So
I love doing commissions when I go to that.
Fun. Yeah, they're fun. I'm still working on mine from Tokyo.
I need a commission now. I need new art. I need art for my like YouTube and stuff, like my different profile picture and stuff.
So you do your own work, or are you an artist yourself?
No, I'm not an artist. No.
Oh, okay.
So I was like looking to commission. Maybe I'll talk to you.
Oh yeah, just DM me. I'm always up for it. I've got about 12 I've got to work on right now. I just finished this Mr. Fantastic.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I had to think of some cool art for my channel, because this isn't me. Like, this is just a picture that I found of like one of my favorite oil.
That's not you?
No, it's a guy actually.
Yeah, those good times.
That's Ginger.
Yeah, like so for me, coming up in May, I'm going to be doing the Osaka Osaka Comic Con. So really looking forward to that. Look at that one.
Cool.
He was in Okinawa as well. It's father and
that
son.
That Chainsaw Man
wife.
was unbelievable. Look at that costume.
So cool.
Yeah. They came down to Okinawa, and I spoke with the father, and the father was a really cool guy, and he was just like gushing about my artwork. We sat down, we had a nice, good old 20-minute conversation just about everything. Talked to about like his cosplay stuff. We were really cool people. Yeah.
Oh, I miss cosplay.
It's fun.
Oh, it is fun. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, memories.
Yeah,
it's a good one.
He was great, mate. I appreciate the opportunity. And thank you so much for asking me to come and help. It was amazing, amazing time.
Good stuff.
Yeah. So, Lady B, someone told you early on to drop that avatar and put your picture there.
Yes, I did. I'm just like.
That?
You did, and I'm like, what am I supposed to... I don't have any good pictures of myself.
Lady B is a peripheral, says Dempsey. Confirmed.
Yeah, definitely. And this is my male body here. I mean, obviously, you can tell the picture of the guy has an Adam's apple, so it's not me, obviously.
She wants to grow her channel. She's a chick, and she's put a picture of her dude as an avatar. Like, what are you doing?
I know. I
That's
just
not how
need to
YouTube
get
works.
a better picture. Like, I just don't have... Like, I don't have any nice pictures of me, like... How I
Come on, Lady B. Zach, see, if I had boobs, I'd be on 1K long ago.
You'd be on 10K, Greg. Come on.
I have to get back in the grind of it. I had some like hard times. I was like about a depression. Zach knows what I went through.
I do. Yeah. Still,
Ginger was that on Cadena or another base? She was
Cadena. It was Camp Foster.
Okay, Camp Foster, nice one.
Yeah, so it's on the west coast. It's just like all up the west coast, like up towards the. It's my first time going there. I can't remember the Chinan area or something like that. I can't remember what it was called.
I saw the photo of the sushi restaurant. That looked like a lot of fun. You guys were there, yeah, hanging out. Sushi, eating sushi
who put that
afterwards.
She's so good.
I don't remember. Maybe Matt Frank.
Yeah, I was like on translating duty the whole time. It was just like
Weird.
the first time, yeah. Because they didn't know I was coming. I didn't tell anybody I was going. I wanted to kind of surprise them. And so whenever they saw me, they're like, "Oh, you're here!" And then I was like, straight to work.
His Japanese is awesome. Zach's Lady B. He's so much better than me. We've been in Japan about the same time, about 20 years each. And, his Japanese is fucking amazing.
That's so cool. I would love to go there.
Too? Ginger?
What's that?
Do you do sculptures too? Are those yours behind you?
No. I'm not a sculpture guy. This is something I found at the used shop here. It's
it's cool.
It's
Alien.
a glow in the dark alien.
That's cool.
It's basically a couple figures. It's been dropped a few times.
That is cool.
But,
look at that.
Yeah.
I love Alien. It's so good.
Oh god, it's the best. Alien or Aliens? Which one?
Oh, I don't know. Alien and Aliens?
Ooh,
I like Aliens though, Jonesy though.
That's
They're
tough, man.
Well,
I love them both. Different reasons.
Both, but
Cool
Alien.
Aliens for me.
Oh really? Okay.
Alien with Sigourney Weaver with her knickers like her pants. Oh my god! At the end.
Well, the first one.
Woo!
Like, I don't know if I could
Bursting out
turn
of
on
those.
my camera without like exposing my face here because I don't have my background up or anything, but I have some cool art.
Oh, I like it. It's nice. It's got this blurry effect to it. It's pretty cool.
It's very plain. It's very simple, Lady B.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
See it? Like,
Oh, nice. Let me make you full screen. Hang on one sec. There we go.
Yeah.
Solo. Okay.
Yeah, my
Oh,
ex
hey, look at
did it. It's like a digital picture. It's in a frame, but like that was me. And I really like the prequels of Alien 2, like Prometheus. Really, and I know that's trash, but
There's
so the lilies were.
Ooh, did you like
in the
Prometheus?
first
The first
I
one.
did like Prometheus, and then he
okay.
drew my two cats and the xenomorph and the little
Oh,
face I
there-
grew up
there we
there.
go.
So
Had
he
a
wanted to draw me
xenomorph?
kind of like David, and I made this like actually have the floral headband thing. So yeah. Oh my god, I'm not even have makeup or anything on.
Oh,
That's
so good on the
okay.
horn
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Neither do I.
I don't have makeup on either.
I put some on
Look
before I
at
came
you.
on. I put some mustache on.
Ginger, I knew it.
Exactly.
Oh.
Okay,
Yeah,
guys,
I'm
before we wrap things up, should we go around the horn and let's get Zach's first. Zach's, what have you got coming up this weekend or coming up soon?
Tomorrow night, I'm going to be with Flaccid. We're going to be co-streaming again on both of our channels. It's going to be good.
Oh,
We have no topics again, so we are going to just let it roll.
Oh,
And
that should be fun.
people seem to like those shows. So
yeah, I love those shows.
the last few
I'm
weeks,
over it.
people have been really showing up, and so and by the end, we kind of end up with a topic, but we start with nothing, and so it just kind of works. And the chat always comes with great ideas, and we can follow their lead to an extent. So that's tomorrow night, 11:30 Central, and late show. And then we're working on this big project. It's called
What
12
time
hours for
is
the 2
it?
hours. 11:30 Central. So
11:30 Central. so that
11:30
would
Central.
be-
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Oh, I should. I'll watch it because I should be off work by then. 'Cause it's
Awesome.
Saturday and I do DoorDash, so I have to go out on the weekends because it's busy.
yeah, it's late enough that people on the West Coast can come hang out too. But yeah, and then we're doing a project called 12 Hours for the Two Towers to celebrate the 20th anniversary of the Two Towers release in theaters.
Nice.
We're doing a 12-hour stream on December 30th from noon till midnight. I know Friday is like the king of streaming days, but that's fine. That's when we're doing it. We're gonna have lots of guests in and out. We're gonna have lots of people that are normally in the chat come in and hang out for a bit. We're gonna have all 3 movies playing in Discord. If you want to go watch those at the same time, they can do that. Trivia, games, all that. There you go. There you go. And one of the big things that I want to talk about is I want to get these extended editions into theaters in a big release. I know there's been the smaller releases. I know there's like the independent theaters do show them, but I think it'd be cool to have a cultural moment where they all come back out again. Maybe 1 month, like do a June, July, August, one each month comes out, and we can kind of share that again and kind of bring everyone back together because it's a very unifying series, I think, and we've been so divided. If we could all see it together one more time, show it to your kids. You know, it's been 20 years, so that's what I would like. And I want to talk about that, and I want to get that idea out there more. And take my money, please. Warner.
Zax, how amazing is that? It's been
Sir?
20 years, and how good do they still look? How well do they hold up?
They're perfect still, really. What do you do? The extended are brilliant. So
yeah,
that's what I'm doing.
Absolutely brilliant. Lady B, we lost you. It says device is not connected. There we go, she's back.
What happened? I just wanted to turn off the webcam because I wasn't using it, and it just shut me off the microphone because I have a little switcher for my USB cords because I have like 2 on my computer.
I can't wait to see Lady B's new, sexier avatar. I just want to say that.
Yeah.
I know. I need a good artist though because I want to make some kind of artwork, and I like commissioning artwork. Like I used to go to the like Anime Expo and like Comic-Con and stuff, and I meet artists and I get them to do pictures of me in my race cars. I have some really cool stuff.
Cool. That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Zax, I'm so looking forward to that. That's December 30th. Is that right? Confirming it.
That's gonna be fun. I'm excited.
All day.
I'll
So
be
we
able
got
to
some
jump on
guests.
because you're doing it all day. Yes.
That'll be like a nice late Christmas present. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and we're working on like
Yeah,
some
yeah.
pretty big for us, guests. So we got Culture Casino is gonna come on. Tom from Midnight's Edge. Next to Iron Man was one of the first people who said he'd come help us out. Working on Chris Gore. So we'll have people cycle in, but we want to also have the people who hang out in the chat come in and hang out with us too, because there's not enough of that. And as long as you have a mic that works, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, that's it. That's the way. Just get a decent mic. Don't worry about camera. You just use an avatar. You don't need to show your face.
No.
Have a decent mic and headphones, and there you go. You sort it.
It's good. Yeah,
So, yeah.
about my cosplay, Dempsey, okay, so I've been doing costuming since I was a little kid, and I sew a lot, and I've done historical reenactment, and it's really cool, and I had all of my photos.
Leather bikini.
live.
Gold
I do have a
bikini
little
layer.
bikini.
Lady B.
I do.
Come on.
I did 300 cosplay, okay, and I was like, I want to wear the guy outfit, so I made a leather bikini. It was awesome.
Is there any
But,
photographic
yeah, it-
evidence of this? Or
Way too skinny. There's no problem with being
Yeah.
too skinny, Lady B. Come on,
No,
man.
I look
Yeah.
a lot better. I'm like skinnier than I was when I did that, and I worked out for that. But I actually, it's like I had a hard drive, and I had all my costuming, like my whole portfolio on it. And I've sold costumes to people and stuff like that. And
Okay.
something is wrong with it. I can't hook it up to my computer, and I'm just like, oh my god, that's like 15 years of work. I have
Lady
no
B,
idea.
while you're talking, what have you got coming up before we finish up? I'm going to post
I
your
have
link
no
now in the chat.
idea. I'm gonna get I gotta get my stuff going again because it's been too long since I've made a video, and I have just been in a bad place. But I'm getting over that now, and I want to do some Wheel of Time content for my Wheel of Time friends and do things like just talk about how people found the books, when did they read them, and what their experiences were. Because I think that would be fun.
That sounds good. Yeah.
And I don't know, I have to figure out the whole live streaming thing, because,
I heard a rumor that Zax may be going to help you out with that, Lady B.
I
Just
hope
saying.
so. Yeah,
And
I asked him. If
I can
he
help as
would.
well, no problem.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah. If it's StreamYard or Restream, I can help you.
Yeah, I was thinking of going with StreamYard because having been on so many different ones, I think this is the favorite one that I've seen. So.
Shieldwall says, I need to see those tattoos you talk about. And on the note of tattoos, let's bring in Ginger Ninja before we finish, mate. What have you got coming up on YouTube or in real life? Please let us know.
tattoos? Oh, you saw them?
No, I'm joking. I don't know.
Just joking. Tomorrow will be. I'm going to have a live art stream tomorrow, Japan, Sunday. 9 p.m., 10 p.m.? I haven't decided yet. Sunday Japan time, early there for you guys. And I haven't had one for a while just because I've been, up to my ears with the Comic-Con work and getting that comic book finished. It's just been one thing after another. So this will be the first time in a month or so. It's been too long. But that one's coming up. And so tomorrow night, I've got usually I have a theme for everyone, a certain character or something. So tomorrow I'm going to be working on, I guess we could talk about the Tokyo Comic Con and Okinawa Comic Con experience. And I'm going to be working on some commission work tomorrow. So I would hope to get to maybe a couple pieces done during that time. 2 or 3 pieces done would be nice. So if you want to drop by and check that out, that'll be cool. Other than that, right now I just got finished with this gigantic 40-meter bridge project. I put up images of it on Twitter and Instagram, but now that that's out of the works, I'm just gonna be focusing on getting ready for get these commissions done, getting ready for another 2 Comic Cons coming up in March and May. I'd like to have some more merch for that, so that means I need to get to the drawing board. So yeah, that's all for me for right now, though. And if you want to check it out, it's still on in demand on Indiegogo. Auntie's Team Jump Western Episode 0, the one that that 70s rock band was kind enough to show off there earlier, and yourself as well.
What's it about?
You have to buy it to find out.
Well, you said it was like Western steampunk.
Yeah. It's a Western theme. It deals about like it's a military-run society. It's called this place. It's like Tent Town. Everybody lives in this. It's a very strict military-run society where there's rankings. You have no name.
Canada.
You are just a rank. Basically.
Canada.
Canada. And there's some stuff going on behind the scenes. There's some backstabbing involved. It's a lot about a character-driven comic book. Takes place in the West, but your expectations might be subverted in a good way, I guess, as the story goes along.
I've been writing a fantasy Western novel, so I'm kind of
Ooh,
different types
sounds
of
interesting.
or Western takes on stuff. So
very cool. Yeah, like it's the first time I've ever worked on a comic, so it's been an adventure, and I wish I could write like everybody else. I'm just not good with the spoken word as I am with the paintbrush. But have you published anything, or you have anything?
No, I really do want to get this novel published when I eventually finish it. So.
All right, that'd be good to see. Yeah, keep it up there. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Zach's and Lady B, Ginger Ninja. He not only has he brought out a graphic novel, he's got a card deck of the characters from the graphic novel. It's fucking awesome. They were so popular, those playing cards. At the con.
Yeah, I went back and did like a whole itinerary of everything that sold, and those cards, those little miniature black and white ones that I gave you, those are the cards were the #1 sellers without a doubt.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, so I need to actually make a complete deck from, 2 all the way up. I've only did the face cards right now, but those people are like, "Where's the full deck at? I want to buy the full deck." So yeah, that's got to be done.
Yeah, nice
gotta give what the fans want. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Make what the fans want.
Got to catch them all.
Yeah.
Got to buy them all. But seriously, like Zax and Lady B and Ginger, it was like an honor to like watch him do the live art. I don't know, he worked so fucking hard, you wouldn't believe it. He didn't stop working the whole con that I was there. I was only there for 2 days, Saturday, Sunday. Like at the end of Sunday, his eyes had gone. He said he couldn't even focus because he just hadn't stopped. So you didn't see very many photos or videos from the con because basically we were so busy, weren't we? We were just going for it. And that is so good. That's down to you, mate. Your talent, you drew people in, you pulled people in, you got so many commissions. So I'm looking forward to Osaka next year in May. I'm going to come. I'm not working for you this time. I'm going to come as a customer, mate. I'm going to come and enjoy myself and hopefully get,
I wish I could do that as well, because I just want to go around and talk to people and see everybody's setups and everything. But I'm just like,
exactly.
As soon as you get in there, just start, and then what is it like 8? How long is it? 10 hours, 10 to 8. So yeah, it's 10 hours just nonstop drawing.
10 in the morning till 8 p.m. at night.
But
the
public
are there.
But
you were there early. You were there early, taking like some
13 hours straight. Boom. It's nonstop.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, check out his channel. He's got some amazing footage of the Prime. Is it Prime Studios? Prime One Studios toys, the character toys. They're fucking unbelievable.
Disgusting. Yeah, it was amazing.
Those are so cool.
There was just like it wasn't real. It didn't feel like it was like, I don't know how these got made. Yeah.
It's
Thanks,
like watching
Dempsey.
magic.
Yeah,
probably watching artists work. It's like, I don't know how it's the same as a magician's trick, having that come on paper. It's like, I don't know. It's fun to watch. I like watching artists.
For me, it's like musicians. Like watching somebody play an instrument was like, I have no idea how you're doing that. It's all magic to me. Like I don't comprehend it at all.
heck?
Yeah.
My friend was just showing me how to do a like Excel spreadsheet, and I was like, "That's magic," because it's like just do this,
Really?
and it does all these things.
Uh,
I don't use that program at all, so I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is so cool!" And I get the idea that there's like you can put in like functions in it, but like when you do the functions and there's a bunch of numbers, and then it's just like bam, all the data gets like translated. That's pretty cool.
Okay, this has been absolutely unbelievable. So awesome. And Dempsey,
thank you for
Shield
having me.
Wall, Lady B, of course, Zach's Ginger, anyone who's still there in the chat, thank you so much for watching. Thanks for your comments. Thanks for keeping this going. Yeah, this has been amazing. And yeah, what have I got coming up? Tomorrow. So what day is that? It's Saturday, American time. I'm hopefully doing a stream with Nerdporeal Lifeform,
that'd be cool.
rediscovering Star Trek, the original series. That's what I'm doing.
Oh,
So
that's
I'm looking
fun.
forward to doing that. That's what I've got coming up. So, okay, should we say good night?
Good
Yeah.
night.
Nice to meet.
Good night,
Good night.
everyone.
Orasimi.
Take care.
Take care and see you in a future stream. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Wakizachi's Tea House. Please subscribe.